In a world in crisis, can three idiots find hope in the darkest of places? Will love conquer all, or will hate win out in the end? This is a show called Hate.
Hello and welcome to... Oh, he's got paper. Oh, no.
Oh, he's pulled it. Oh, he's chucked it.
Right,
It's
my
over.
mouth. Hello and welcome to a show called Hate, a podcast in which we explore love, hate, and everything in between in search of greater meaning and perhaps a little perspective. I'm John.
I'm Nick.
I'm Chris.
You'll have a warm-up act.
Different one every time.
Yeah, do you plan
Different-
ahead?
No, it just
No,
comes to me in
it's
a dream.
apparent. It comes to you in a dream.
Comes to me in a dream.
I'm just going to pick up a bit of paper that
Yeah.
you...
Yeah, we need
bit
that.
of ASMR.
Oh, that's lovely, isn't it?
That's the script for the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no.
the whole script on one A6 piece of paper.
It's just bullshit. It just
just
says
says
bullshit,
bullshit
in large
loads
letters.
of times.
Yeah, and bullshit is spelt wrong.
It just says pad for an hour and a half.
Bullshit doesn't have a 7 in it.
No, and well, good aim though. You got me right in the mouth.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't
yeah,
it?
Did
Right.
it touch your mouth?
Yeah, right in the moose knuckle.
Yes.
Yes.
Power right in the kisser.
Yeah.
There you go.
I thought this might be a sensible episode. I don't
No.
know.
I never said sensible. I just said I was tired.
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
commiserating. We were having like a decent conversation
Yeah.
before.
And then I just screwed it up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's your prerogative. At the,
Oh, it really
in the
is.
Intro.
And I
Yeah.
choose to take that up.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Cheers. All the
Absolutely.
best.
Cheers, all the best. Yeah.
We've got
Success
3
to
cans
temperance.
today.
Yes, well, indeed. Well, early morning tomorrow, so we'll see how I feel
Chug along.
after that third.
Yes. Why have you got an early morning? I know the answer to this, but
Oh, I'm glad- I'm
that's
glad
for
you-
the sake
yeah.
for the sake of the listener.
Sure, the podcast.
Why have you got an
well.
early morning tomorrow, John / Nick?
John
well,
Q.
it's not. It's only
not
me.
really for
it's
me.
not him.
No.
Oh, you're not going?
We're dividing and conquering.
Not this. Well, I'm doing something else.
Oh,
Yeah.
at the same event.
No.
No, it's
Different
hard,
event.
hard to believe. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll start with John then.
Start with John.
So
And then-
tomorrow morning, Lucy and I
Right.
will be
Not Nick.
not Nick.
Not me.
We're going to MCM Birmingham with our intern.
Comic convention.
Oh yes, I met your intern.
You did meet the intern,
Yeah.
yes.
The intern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The intern.
Yeah, you
There's a movie called The Intern,
Is there?
starring Robert De Niro and Anne Hathaway. And De Niro's the intern.
Oh, that's a bit of a sort of unexpected
It's a
twist.
twist,
right?
yeah,
It's a twist. It's a twist.
And how?
And yeah, and they
Anne
Hathaway.
Hathaway. I think it's pronounced. Yeah.
Sorry.
Anne Hathaway.
Got that wrong, John. That's a pretty easy name, actually.
We really screwed that up.
But we've got 3 days at MCM Birmingham.
Fucking hell, that sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah,
It
Friday,
will be,
Saturday,
yeah,
Sunday,
yeah.
full days. They're going to be long. They're going to be knackering. I've done it before. I'm not
Yeah.
doing it this time.
Yeah.
Fuck that, because I'm going to a one-day show.
Good. Good for you.
Yeah, good for
But
you.
where is that?
That's in London.
It's in the big smoke.
Jesus.
In a big
Bit
smoke.
of a trade-off, really.
But that's
isn't
it. I've kind of got the journey, whereas
Yeah.
John's got the length. I've always
John's
said that
got
about John.
John's got to have the stamina.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm doing a sprint. What
Or
a sprint.
I'll finally settle into my kind of, I was going to say twilight years, but I'll finally hit my stride and we'll just make the intern do everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
in
That
the
sounds-
spirit of learning.
Yeah, learning.
Yeah,
You'll
learning.
never learn if you don't do all the things that I do
She must learn.
for the whole 3 days.
The scary part is that in the first couple of weeks of her kind of like involvement with the company, she was very like polite.
Very polite.
And I think
Has she worked you out now?
after 9 weeks, she'd
Yes.
realised that
Yeah.
we have nothing.
Yeah.
we,
Yes.
are
We have
just-
nothing
She can do whatever she wants. Doesn't matter.
Nothing
Doesn't
to
matter.
offer, nothing to take, nothing to give.
Yeah.
She
No, fair
is
enough.
scornful and dismissive of our achievements.
Yeah. Good. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she really has become the alpha of the pack.
Yeah.
in many
Yeah, that
ways.
did not
Yeah.
take long.
It
did
didn't take long.
We're
no.
scared of
No.
our terrible intern.
Sometimes our terrible intern. Sometimes we sort of have a Josh and like a sort of a lovable bit of banter or whatever, and she shuts it the fuck down.
Yeah, yeah.
And like really puts us in our place,
Good.
which is fair.
Good.
I think. Yeah.
It's after you took that tumble, I expect. that's
Yeah,
probably
I think that's-
what sealed your fate, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after I fell, which happened, after I fell on the
Yeah.
street
Publicly
in front of
her.
the intern, she actually knelt down and said, "It's my company now." She said,
Look at me. Look at me.
Look at me, and you were like,
It's my company now.
"Yes, mom."
Yeah. Yeah, good.
And she was right to take it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, I would do the same
That's how
in
it
that
works.
position.
And
Yeah.
we're just waiting for her to, like, devour us, kind of
yeah,
like a predator of some
Take
kind.
over the studio.
And then that will be that.
Change the
Yeah.
locks, that
Yeah,
kind
exactly,
of thing.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Why does the intern simply not eat? Eat for two big punch men and gain their strength.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's going to be a weird competition this weekend. As
Oh, is it?
what's sadder? We're going to a Comic-Con, but you're going to
A tabletop games convention.
Oh.
player.
Called Dragon Meat, but not
Fucking
not
hell.
meat like flesh. Not MEAT.
Well, they're both bad,
Dragon Meat, as in we're meeting up with a dragon.
but why is it called that? Oh, I don't care.
I think you've answered your own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because dragons. Dragons are
Yeah.
a major part of, fucking... I don't know. It started
Yeah.
life as an RPG convention, and now it's a tabletop.
Call it that then. Call it that.
What?
The RGB. Was it?
Don't worry about
The
it.
RGB
RPG.
convention. Oh, whatever.
Ironically enough,
Convention.
Nick has gone to the RGB convention in
Yeah.
his previous life
Yeah, I
as a
like
designer.
CMYK much better, though.
Yeah. That's like a Northern Game Boy convention. Our Game Boy.
Our Game Boy.
Yeah. Oh no. Well, it's stupid name.
Stupid name, stupid show.
Don't know about the event.
Stupid
We'll
name,
find
easy
out.
life.
But whatever.
But Nix, you're venturing into the past, aren't you? Because you're going to like a classic convention in a hotel,
Yes.
as opposed to like an aircraft hangar.
Yes. Not in a convention centre like we're used to doing the big ones, but this is a smaller
Is
show.
it a big hotel?
It's
It's a London hotel.
Yeah, it's
It's a
multi-floor.
Oh.
3 floors of show. so-
Floor hotel.
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
take it back. It sounds
Very-
fucking rad.
Very
Yeah.
good.
No, it does sound
I
good.
think it's one of the big... If it's not a Hilton, it's one of the other big
Oh
ones.
sure.
Big chain.
Marriott.
It might
Travelling.
be a Marriott.
Might be a Marriott.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
always, they were always Marriotts.
Yeah.
Never know
Well, there's
any-
posh Marriotts, and then there's like
Shitty Marriott.
middle
budget
of the
Marriotts.
road Marriotts.
But this is the first time I've ever done... I've done a show in a hotel before, but this is the first time I've stayed in the same hotel as the show
Well,
I'm
that sounds
doing.
convenient though.
Yeah, I'm just going to roll
So
out
you're
of
staying
bed
there tomorrow.
and fall down the stairs, and I'll be there.
Very good.
I'm
Yeah,
actually
staying
kind
there
of.
tomorrow night.
I'm actually. That actually sounds like absolutely incredible.
I know.
Like, and if we're not sure, but if it turns out the car park is in the basement, then good God,
That would be incredible. Yeah.
Good God, can you
Going
imagine?
down off the road, that'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet. Yours sounds better.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Just
it
a
might be.
stupid name.
Dragon Meat.
At least it
Cool.
works. MCM isn't really.
At least it's words. That's true.
What does MCN stand for? MCM?
I think it used to stand for something, but it doesn't anymore. It's one of
Movies,
those-
comics, and movies.
movies, comics, merchandise. I want to say,
Yeah.
manga.
or manga. Could be either of those.
whatever.
You don't care, do you?
Now it's just MCM.
It's like KFC. That's not technically.
Kentucky Fried
BP
Chicken.
doesn't stand for anything now either.
Yeah,
technically.
BP and BT don't stand for anything.
even though it does.
Or British
but-
Petroleum.
Yeah, it does exactly. Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Don't call it that though.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, they'll rip your skin right off.
Oh no, yeah.
And
yeah.
Weight Watchers, it does WW now. It's just WW. And WW, just to clarify, does not stand for Weight Watchers.
What,
But
what does it stand for?
It doesn't stand for anything.
Oh,
But it does.
No.
So it's www.www.
Dot website.
Dot World Wide Web.
Dot World Wide website. Yeah. No, it's like British Telecom BT. That doesn't stand for British Telecom anymore. They're just called BT.
Nobody has a telephone anymore.
But I don't think you can just say that. I don't think you can just go, no, it doesn't stand for anything anymore, when it did stand for something.
If
And they
they-
haven't changed the letters.
if they do that, they know there's going
Yeah.
to be like a lost generation that for 10 years we'll all be going, no,
it stands for British Telecom.
and then
we die.
and then we'll die. They'll flush the pipes, and then.
But it's all on the internet now anyway.
It's all on
You
internet
can't escape
now, innit?
history.
the secret.
Not anymore.
Do you remember when BT used to have that logo
Oh,
that was like a person with a horn?
Literally going to ask this. Yeah.
Yes, I do remember
Toot.
Big Toots.
that. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
mascot was called Big Toots.
Big Toots, yeah. Big Toots' fuck off book, it was called. That was the phone book.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it said on the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, when did they ditch that? Didn't they?
And then they had that orb of colours for a while.
Yes.
I remember the orb of colours.
And now
yeah.
it's so shit. It's just a purple field with a white circle with BT in
nothing.
it.
Nothing has more than 2 colours on it anymore.
No.
Because graphics
Because minimalism.
and merchandise.
Have you seen? Just because we're talking logos.
Oh yeah.
Nationwide, the People's Bank.
Yes, they've done a stupid thing with their logo.
I
Yeah.
don't care for that new logo.
No, it's quite.
I don't care for that one bit.
But John pointed out the most stupidest thing about the logo. Take
on.
us home, John.
It is now the NatWest colours.
The exact
yeah,
same
it
colours
is.
as
Yeah,
NatWest.
it is.
Yeah.
Who the fuck did that?
Nutters.
Absolute chumbos.
They probably paid millions for that
I bet they did.
rebrand.
Oh, yeah.
Millions.
Well, I think this is like we've talked about this a lot before, but like this is the we've all worked in this dark art of marketing. And,
Yeah, we have.
I've done logos.
yeah.
I've done logos.
You want a logo? I'll do your fucking
I'll do your
logo.
fucking logo. The every like I honestly don't really know what the distinction is between three idiots like us coming up with a logo and a big design agency coming up with a logo, other than they could charge 20 million
I'll tell you the
and
answer.
get paid it.
There is no difference.
Oh, okay, there we go.
There's no
yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
I don't remember being consulted about the logo for this show. It just sort of appeared one day.
No, well, John wasn't consulted either,
No,
to be
good.
fair.
Right, fine.
If it's any consolation, no money exchanged hands. So, like, you get what you're given, really,
Yeah.
at that point.
That's
yeah.
always a consolation.
I got a lot of exposure, though.
Oh,
Unwilling exposure.
You got at least
A lot of
two
people saw
dozen,
my bum.
2 dozen exposures. Yeah.
There is a just talking about logos is interesting.
Oh.
There's an old gaming website called The Escapist.
Called Dragon Game.
Called Dragon Game.
Yeah.
Dragonheart.
Dragon Console.
Said that with such derision.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever heard such hate spit off a word.
It's
as
such a stupid,
Dragon Console.
stupid name for an event.
Dragon meat.
It's quite clever.
It's not.
Is it clever? What, because of meat, as in flesh?
Yeah, I mean, dragon.
But that doesn't mean anything anyway. If you were going to a convention that was about dragons and like eating dragons,
Yeah, well, okay, like a
dragon
a
meat would
cookery
make sense.
convention.
Yeah.
Exclusively about bearded dragons
Oh, I see.
or dragons that
Komodo
actually
dragons.
exist.
Thing is,
But you're going to an event that's just got the word dragon in it.
Well, yeah, because I think like Dungeons and Dragons, big
All right.
RPG game.
Well, all right.
So I think
You convinced me.
the
now.
word. Oh, okay, that was easy.
Yeah,
I won't do the rest of my
You
argument. Then.
convinced me.
I guess
Why is it not called dungeon meat?
because you don't eat like
Can't eat dungeons.
Can't eat
No.
Can't eat
all of a
dun-
dungeon.
Well,
That would
depends-
actually maybe be a better name.
Depends
though,
who
'cause, like
perishes
we're
in
all
them.
meeting in a dungeon. I quite like that.
Dungeon
Yeah.
meat.
I'm actually with you now.
Yeah.
You've come round to Dragon Meat, and I've come away
I've
from
convinced
it.
you. It should
Yeah,
be.
I think it should be Dungeon Meat.
I guess the weird thing is, like, when I think about dragons, I think about fantasy and adventure. I don't think about skinning and like
Do you
eating
know
the
what?
dragon.
That's the first
Not
thing my head went
normally.
to.
Yeah.
Skinning
also,
a dragon.
does a dungeon, if you just say dungeon on its own, does it kind of have like sex dungeon-y kind of vibes, which maybe they don't want to go down?
Yeah. Hello, I'd like to book your hotel, please. For Dungeon Fest.
Dungeon Fest. Dungeon Fest 23.
Bringing your own like handcuffs? I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know what they have in dungeons.
No, seriously though. Dragon meat is a stupid name.
Okay, we're back
Isn't
now,
it?
okay.
It's
Okay,
it
yeah.
is stupid.
What would be a better name? Like, honestly, like a better name.
What did I say before?
Well, I said RPG convention, which
I
is
said,
pretty
and
basic.
then I said RGB meat,
yes,
which I think's fine.
that's Retro Game Boy. Fine.
Yeah, that's fine though, isn't it?
Yeah, I
think
guess,
I
like-
think they get there.
Yeah,
from that.
What would an adventurer have with them? They wouldn't pack dragon meat. That wouldn't be like
No.
a thing.
That's why it should
They'd
be
have,
called
they'd have a
that.
sword.
Sword. Yeah.
Sword meat.
Sword.
What do people bring to these? Do they bring a book?
Dice.
Well, the exhibitors bring their wares, like I'm bringing.
Yeah, you're
my
taking
books.
books.
Yeah, but the visitors,
What will they bring?
probably money.
Yeah.
I'm hoping, and bags.
Their mum?
Bags.
Maybe their mum.
Yeah,
yes.
mum would come.
Mum with their allowance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
gave them the lift.
Yeah.
There's actually a simulated feature they offer at the show where periodically a little hatch will open in the ceiling and a mum will descend
Yeah.
just briefly and go like, "Like's out of date," you know, just
Yeah.
to
Then back up she
yeah,
goes,
just
and they all
back
go,
up
yes,
again.
yes,
Yeah,
mum, yes,
yeah,
mum,
yeah.
yes, mum, yes, mum,
Yeah.
yes, mum.
Yeah.
Do you think there'll just be like rooms everywhere where people can just kind of disappear to and go do D&D? or
I
something?
100% think that is the
Yeah.
case. Yes, I've seen them on the map, I think.
Are D&D the big players in this area?
Field.
In terms of this
Industry.
show, probably, yes.
Will
But
they
then-
be there? Will they be there?
I don't know, because I think it's a show that isn't really for big companies. I think it's more of an independent show.
I understand.
But that said, they may want to be at this show because it's the only RPG-focused show in
Only
the
You
country.
will
RGB-focused game.
Are there going to be like panels and guests? Something
I
like-
believe so,
Yeah.
yes,
So
yeah.
big names.
You on a
and-
panel? You should be on a panel.
I'm not on a panel.
Probably
You're
should
an
be on a
award-winning
panel.
RGB man.
I am an RGB man.
Yeah.
Yes. No, but I
should
was,
be-
you see, in 2022. Now I'm old news.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah, that's
I was
true.
I was the hot ticket for a few months.
Yeah.
And then now look at me.
Now, still doing
Now look
this.
where I'm ended up.
Still- never going to escape this. Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of logos, just
Yes.
before I forget, an old
Before we move on,
an
with
old
this
school
inane chatter.
an old school video gaming site
Oh yes.
had a big meltdown and fired like their like head of video or something like that, or their assistant editor or their chief editor, something
Probably
like
quite an
that.
important thing to get rid
And
of.
then like a bunch of people quit in solidarity.
Oh, very good.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Love that.
Effectively gutting their talent pool.
Brilliant.
So in the span of like a week, all the people who quit or got fired,
They've made a new website.
they've made a new website, company,
Nice.
a
What's the
Patreon,
opposite of escape? Arrive.
In prison.
expelled.
Break in.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like, yeah,
the break-inist.
Yeah, the break in again.
The trespass.
The capture.
So they've set up a new group called Second Wind.
Nice.
Ah,
That's
like
clever.
fart.
Yeah, and their
That's clever.
symbol is
Fart.
like a phoenix,
It's a fart.
Oh, rising from the
Yeah.
ashes of the escapist.
and it's a bad logo.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up.
Okay.
Is this a local company?
No. They're like just online.
Oh, I see.
peeps.
This
Yeah.
is just a story that's doing the rounds.
Yeah, like the incredible thing is in the span of a week they all got fired and then clearly got together and decided
Let's launch a
in
new
the span of a week,
company.
let's buy a website, build a website, set up a Patreon.
Is that it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't like that.
And I think the point people are making is that the only people who got fired were writers and not a single graphic designer
yeah.
got fired.
Yeah, it's not great if I'm honest.
It's a placeholder logo. I mean,
Is it?
Well, no, it isn't. But like,
Oh,
it
it
clearly
looks like one.
It clearly
The problem
should
is
be,
now
yeah.
because their story's well known. Is it well known?
Yeah.
Relatively speaking, they're stuck with that now.
They
Because
probably
that's the logo
Yeah.
that people will associate.
But
with
like
them.
a load of people have got on board. Like they've generated like so much money in like a week
Oh, yeah.
or two.
Good
and,
for them.
Like
This is the wild thing. And,
Yeah.
And this is what I used to say when I worked at the agency.
Mm.
Very good. It was that a logo is the most and least important thing. Because if you are trying to start out and make a splash with it, then yeah, it needs to be good. But if you're established, it doesn't matter how
if you're
good
established or you have a good
shit your logo
story
is.
like that,
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
and you go viral, who cares? It could
That
literally
will
be
just become your flag.
it could be a steaming turd and it wouldn't
Yeah.
matter.
But in like I reckon in like a month they'll redesign that logo.
You're probably right.
They'll actually
Well, the
hire
story
a-
will die down when it,
Yeah.
and then they'll go again.
Yeah, but they just need to like. But I know like logos are getting simpler and simpler and simpler. Like they're just cutting like the new Patreon logo. Just
Well, so it can be applied in lots of
Patreon's lost
different
its
ways,
mind.
isn't it? It can be applied digitally on merchandise when you stitch it on polo tops, all that nonsense.
Yeah. I do think though that we're in a minimalist trend,
Mm.
and there's a few logos that are starting to appear now that are like maximalist and that are really
sure.
going back hard into that
Oof.
classic Coca-Cola kind of logo shit, or like the original Starbucks logo that had like heritage and stuff like
Oh,
that.
right,
And I
right.
think we're going to see a bit of a shift up into like
Interesting.
logos that look like pieces of artwork again, rather than a vector line and that's
Yeah.
it kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we could see a swing up in the next 5-10 years, maybe. Take that to the bank.
Yeah, we've
listeners.
got that on tape.
Yeah.
We refer back to this.
Tape.
Yeah, this
On
is
tape.
this is the moment.
A tape is. Yeah, well, you can redesign the show called Hate logo to be maximum.
Yeah, I'm somewhere in
minimalist.
between though with our logo because it's not
Yeah.
minimalist really.
Well, good thing is it's not anywhere, so no one sees it.
Yeah.
That's true.
it's
The front
fine.
end.
It's not important.
I remember I had big ideas for that logo because I think it's the A. It's got an angry face in it.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, he's going to be our little mascot.
Oh,
character.
yeah.
I'm going to have his little A character. He's going to show up everywhere. I'm going to draw him everywhere on all our
Yeah.
merchandise.
Ango, the hate A.
Hateful A.
Yeah, yeah.
Ango.
Ango the hateful A.
Okay, well we've named him now.
Right, let's get him on a
Yeah.
t-shirt.
We should get him on a
That'd be
t-shirt. We
great.
never
Yeah.
did those bastard cheese t-shirts.
No.
No. I tell you what,
that kind of thing.
phone in, listeners. Phone in.
If
to
you
our
phone in
little
and leave a
switchboard.
message on
Yeah.
our answer tape.
And let us know whether you'd like an Ango the Hateful A t-shirt or a Bastard Cheese t-shirt.
Yeah, it's
And-
you must have one.
You gotta have one.
Not stress that.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
You do not have the option to not have one.
No.
You must have
If
one.
we get at least 20 requests for either, I'll make it.
Right. I think
I look
like,
forward to that not happening.
Oh, 100%
I
won't.
think like over the years that we've often at times gone like, let's be a real podcast. Like, let's be professional.
That was my attempt, though.
Yeah, and we go, oh, let's do X, let's do Y, and then we
Yeah.
kind of realise that like it's almost not worth the effort.
This isn't a real
No,
podcast.
it's not a real show. Everybody,
And
listen-
yet we do it every 2 weeks.
everybody listening knows the score.
Yeah.
Like
They
we-
still come back though.
they still come back.
I think that's the
still
one
come
thing.
back.
I think that's the one thing that I feel like we have.
Yeah.
Because like, because whenever
We have one.
whenever
thing.
I tell anyone, oh, we've got a podcast, they just go, yeah, of course you do.
Yeah.
Because I'm a white middle-aged man.
Because everybody has it. Yeah.
Yeah, and the only thing I have on my side is that it's shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it comes up at work sometimes. And I tell people at work, "Have you got a podcast?" I'm like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah, don't listen.
I don't brag about this. I can't stress that enough. I
really-
don't brag about this. I say, "Oh yeah, it's on Spotify. If you do want to listen to it,
Yeah.
it's called A Show Called Hate." No, people have listened to it.
Yes,
and they've
indeed.
said, "Oh, I enjoyed it," but no one keeps coming back for more.
I'm very happy to make this
Yeah.
show. Don't get me wrong. But also, I think if I get too serious about this,
Yeah.
then I'm just one of those
Oh, yeah.
podcast guys, and I don't want to be a podcast guy.
Yeah. I listening to, just because I listen to a lot of podcasts. I've always listened to a lot of podcasts, and I think as a whole they're all just going to shit because I think it's all just just imploding. Like I was listening to a podcast today about the Beatles, like you do, and then
you like the Beatles?
I was driving, so I
thing.
couldn't skip it when the 5-minute ad segment just turned up in the middle, and it was like, "Hi, I'm Gabby Logan, the host of something."
Fuck knows.
He goes, "Oh man, and Christmas is coming up."
It is.
And
Relatable.
And I can't wait to form unforgettable memories of my loved ones, friends, and family.
Oh no.
I know. And I was like, "Oh, Gabby,
Lord,
Gabby's sold out. They've all sold out as podcasters.
Yeah.
They all do ads that sound organic. Inverted
if
commas.
we were approached though,
I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Don't you worry about that.
don't you worry about that.
They get one take though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we're not like.
We're not going to re-record anything.
No.
Hi, I'm John from a show called Hey.
Yeah.
I'll shut myself.
And when I'm looking from air to ground ordnance, I always go Raytheon.
Yeah.
Raytheon are the leading voice in military build-up.
Yeah.
And remember, where there's a war, there's Raytheon.
Where there's a war, there's a way.
Yeah. Reach out, Raytheon.
Raytheon. Good.
Yeah.
Did you make that up?
No, they're a real company.
Really?
Yeah, they're real.
company,
Oh, I haven't heard that.
Yeah.
They'll enjoy that. They'll probably have an up spike in their
They
traffic.
probably don't get a lot of podcast ads.
No. I think they have what marketers call a fucked brand because how do you... What do we make?
Warheads. Lots of them.
Technically missiles. We're like Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Tony's up before the revelation.
Minus the redemption arc.
Yeah.
That's
a
good.
bad guy.
I've heard twice now an utterly serious ad for crypto
Oh yeah.
on a sensible, respectable podcast, or so I thought.
But crypto's dead, right?
Well, no, Kraken is not. Like, according to
If crypto has to advertise on a podcast, it must be fun.
It must be ruined.
what's great is it goes like, "Hi,
Hi.
hi."
Hi.
It's me, the guy from a second ago doing the podcast. I'm not recording this separately.
He goes, "Unlike the mainstream banking industry, crypto is for everyone.
Yeah.
We don't."
Abort.
That's what I hear when I hear those words. It gets just red alert.
We don't care about your credit rating or background.
No.
Christ.
No, good.
And they do this thing, so begin investing today with Kraken. And then you get like the legalese at the end. It goes, "This is a highly unregulated industry. Do not invest unless you are prepared to lose everything."
Since you've no collateral, we're going to have to break your legs in advance.
Oh, man. I mean, it literally sounds like a crime.
Yeah.
It sounds like they're advertising a
might be a
crime.
crime.
It might be a crime.
This is why, like, I think the one thing we have is that we are shit in a lovable way.
Exactly.
I honestly think that, like, when a new podcast can launch tomorrow and it's got like Hollywood level production, and you've never heard of these people, but it's like, "Hi, I'm Dick Spanglish, and here we're and welcome to help me.
What do you want, a podcast?
Give me a podcast, yeah.
Oh, God, you can do a podcast about anything.
My best mate's lunchbox.
Oh, gardening with a broken back, I don't know. That kind of thing.
Nostalgia nerds.
Nostalgesic.
Oh.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Ben Spanglish, and welcome to the first episode.
It's his brother.
Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Nostalgesic, the only nostalgia-themed podcast hosted by two anesthesiologists.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, I mean, that's a niche.
That's a
They
good
review
USP.
they review movies while a patient is unconscious.
They've only got the amount of
journey.
time to review it before he wakes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But first,
Sometimes it lasts for 16 hours.
we've got a great episode coming up for you today. But first, an ad read.
Got a great episode coming up today, but first, scalpel.
Oh no! That was a vein.
Oh no! Oh no!
There's blood everywhere.
Stem the blood.
Hurry, get some sponges. Nurse.
You've been listening to
Nostalgia.
We'll be back after these messages.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll always be better than them.
I think it's enough wit and witticism.
Sure.
Who's got a hate?
Let's get into this bollocks.
Let's get into this awful ordeal.
Format.
I hate doing the right thing
Oh.
and getting the fine anyway.
Oh.
So I went up. So we live in Cooltown, as you know, John.
That's true.
Cooltown, UK.
US, no.
And we went up one of the Cooltown, or I went up one of the Cooltown peaks.
Oh.
The Cooltown 3 peaks. Cleve Hill. Oh,
Fuck! They could Google that.
Oh, shit.
GeoGuess is going to be all over this.
I went up Cleve Hill.
Sweet Lady Cleve.
Yeah, which I love. I love it up there. It's wonderful. If you ever get a chance, go up there.
Is
great.
that? I always get confused. Is that the hill with the killer cows? Is it the hill with the pylons, or is it the hill with the sheer cliff?
It's the one with the pylons.
Oh, I know it.
The best one.
The best one.
Some would say.
It's not
The
my
one with the
favourite.
solitary tree on the windswept
Correct.
cliff. Yes.
The Lonely Tree.
The lonely tree.
I think it's the best one. I love it up there.
I like it up there.
So I had the day off the other day, on a Monday, I think it was. I thought, I know, I'll do a massive fucking belch, and then I'll drive up the hill.
Keep it in.
Yeah,
Keep it in, John.
John, I'd take another swig.
It's a great podcast.
This is why we can do this shit.
What time is that surgeon one on?
Yeah, if you turn over now, we'll wait.
We'll wait. Yeah, we got one
still
guy.
be here.
We'll wait. You don't need to pause. We'll just wait.
No, we wait.
So okay, you went up a hill.
I went up the hill on my day off with the. I thought I'll walk the dogs. I've not been up there for a while.
Sure, yeah.
Since I last went, because we don't go over the summer months because of fucking snakes. Snakes
Really?
everywhere. Up
Have
there.
you ever seen a snake?
No.
Okay.
But they're there.
But
Have you ever seen Oxygen, John?
Yeah,
You're going to be facetious about it.
yeah.
He's got you there, John.
Yeah.
29% of the oxygen.
Choking on snakes.
There are snakes. And there are sheep let loose throughout the summer, and cows and shit. So I don't bother taking the dog out.
Have you seen a sheep?
Yes.
Ergo, there must be snakes.
There must be snakes,
long
yeah.
sheep.
Process of elimination. So I take the dog up there in winter. So only. So
Sure,
I went up, I
yeah.
thought I'll go with her on Monday. It'll be
Yeah.
quiet, blah, blah, blah. The difference between when we went up last year and now is they put a parking machine up there. So you have to pay.
Oh, the bastards.
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 Absolute scumbags. So I got up there. I'm like, I'll pay whatever. £2 for the day.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yes, fine.
And it won't be full, so that's fine. So I get up there, no machine in the car park, and they say, you can download an app. So I was like, download the app. You can phone a number. Didn't work. So I go off, walking off for the machine.
Strong start here, guys.
Bad start. So I walk round a bit. I know where the other car park is, but it's got a little bit of a walk considering where I parked. I go into the other car park. Machine's there. Machine's out of order. Machine is out of order. So what am I supposed to do now?
Yeah.
The sign says, go into the bar and pay. So I went in the bar, and I went, hello, one parking, please.
One parks.
My good
Yeah,
man.
okay.
Parking. Got the receipt, displayed it, went for my walk, lovely walk.
Here we go.
Can't recommend it enough. This morning, you have been fined £100.
What?
You have
What's
received a
the
£100 fine for parking in the Quarry car park, as it's known, and not paying for parking. Here's a scan of your car
Piece
registration.
of shit.
Whoa. I went out of my way
Yeah.
to make sure I paid. And they're still sending me a fine. So what's the point?
Yeah.
What's the point in setting up a system that doesn't work, that's going to still charge me and fine me, even though I've walked around for the best part of 10 minutes trying to find a way to pay?
I've never really felt patriotic until this moment.
Yeah.
Best
put
of British.
put some music in there. At the end. But my point is, it's an imperfect system.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be sending. That's the French national anthem.
No, it's
I think it's American.
Yeah. What's the point? What's the point in setting up a system and having all that if they're just going to send me a snotty letter saying, "Oh, you can pay. If you pay now, though, you can only pay 60, and that'll be fine." Fuck you. How about that?
I'm a bit confused because, like, if
Me too.
there's a camera shot of you,
Yep.
then that suggests they've got number plate recognition.
Yep.
That suggests there's a whole system in place.
Yeah.
Which means that buying parking at the bar was never.
It's
going
almost
to
like
fucking work.
it's almost like paying at the bar is an imperfect system and won't actually do anything.
Hasn't contributed to register your car within the system
So
that
what's
was
the point?
tracked by the camera.
They shouldn't be charging me at that rate.
Have they sent you a copy of this grainy photo?
They've sent me a copy of like my reg with a really dark surround.
Okay.
So I was there.
Yeah, no.
I know I was there.
But
I've just committed it to tape.
I guess my point is
Yeah,
that if
shit.
there was a photo of your car,
Too late now.
would there not be a chance that it would show like
receipt.
a receipt?
Well,
in
I
the
have
window?
the receipt still.
Yeah.
I still have the receipt.
Oh, well, just nail them to the wall.
I have. So I wrote them a letter. Dear bastards, I said. Dear bastards.
It's a strong
I know
start.
I did was quite aggressive.
So
I said,
you
I'm
got-
deeply unhappy to have received this.
Yeah.
So here's what, and then I did say.
Imagine
to
my
them-
surprise.
Yeah. I said to them what I've just said to you, and I'm waiting to hear from them. But it's bollocks. To start doing that to people is bollocks.
And now the game begins.
I'll be honest
Yeah.
with you. Before this morning, I was struggling for a hate. And then they sent me that. And
Oh,
I thought,
thank
right,
God,
here
yeah.
we fucking go.
On it.
Yeah, it was like a little ray of sunshine coming through
It
the
really,
window.
I was almost delighted to receive it, to be honest, because it gave
Yeah.
me something to talk about and moan about. But yeah, I'm annoyed that I went out of my way to make sure that I did the right thing.
Yeah.
And then I still get what I would have received anyway.
Yeah.
What's your track record on winning?
All of the 100%. 100% argument
Every
success
battle
rate.
you fought, you've won.
We did one. I think I've mentioned this in the pod before. We did one where we went to a 1940s themed event. It was at a hotel, like your event this weekend.
Yes.
And we didn't
Dragon
pay for parking there because, like, you're not hotel guests. No, but we're clearly in 1940s garb.
Yes.
And you know there was a 1940s
Yeah.
theme that night. And they were like, yes, we've cancelled the fine. Terribly sorry. Another one. What was the other one? Oh, yeah, we went to buy a kitchen. went to buy a kitchen. They were like, oh, yeah, you were parked outside Wren for too long. But we were in Wren.
We were buying
the
a
cameras
kitchen.
there say we were in Wren.
Yeah.
Ask Wren. We've cancelled the fine.
Yeah.
This is in this one. This is the most confident I felt yet. The other two, I was a bit like, oh, I don't know.
Well, you actually paid this
I
time.
paid, and it says parking on the receipt.
Fuck.
Bastards.
You didn't send them the receipt, did you?
I have, yeah.
Oh, you send a copy?
I take
or
a picture.
Oh yeah,
picture?
yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
mean,
Oh, I didn't send them the full.
No.
They'd burn that in seconds.
They would.
Yeah, no.
Didn't get a receipt.
What receipt?
What receipt?
Are you eating something?
Yeah,
No.
no. So that's my frustration. That's my frustration.
I'm angry
today.
now.
You should be.
You've made me
You should
angry.
be.
about it.
It's unjust.
It is
Yes.
unjust. Shouldn't happen.
It's unfair.
I
Not
fucking
in this
hate
day
the
and
whole,
age.
like... It's the eternal paradox. And you pull into a car park, there's one parking machine, and the machine's out.
I should then not have to pay.
I think... But that whether
should
or not
not.
you pay and whether or not the machine is working or not is separate of whether the system decides that you should get fined
Yeah.
a week later or whatever.
If the machine's broken, then their system is broken, and I shouldn't be fined.
I think the answer is
But they wouldn't have that. So.
you go buy a copy of today's newspaper
And have a photo of
and
myself
then you
by
the broken machine that says out of order, holding today's newspaper.
Yeah.
Would that work? Yeah.
That would work if there was a newsagent nearby.
It would have to be
indeed.
quite an HD.
Or if I took
photo.
a newspaper with me everywhere I went.
You could do that because you never know when you need to take a photo with today's newspaper.
No, that is true. Yeah.
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 People get asked for that kind of thing all the time.
They do.
Especially on OnlyFans. Not that I know about that.
I need to know whether you're real or whether you're a woman from the 30s.
Yeah, here's a picture of you with today's newspaper. It's just
Yeah.
a heavily photoshopped image.
They just hold up a green square.
Yeah.
It's like
That's all you need. That's all you need.
Yeah. What about you? What's your track record? Do you fight?
You got to fight them.
I've never been caught.
Never been caught. No, that's good. That's good.
No, the few times that I have been asked to pay a fine, it's because I straight up fucking did.
Oh,
Hands-
yeah.
hands
I was
up.
a naughty boy.
Balls to the wall.
Fair
Yeah,
cop,
that was a
yeah.
couple of times, and I was just like, "Nah, that's fair. I'm sorry."
Yeah.
But I am a very lucky boy because I park regularly, and I'm just
Oh,
like,
no. Don't tell them on
I'm about
tape.
I'm about to put it on tape. Nobody listens to this podcast.
Nobody listens to this.
Um,
If anything, fewer people will know because you've said it on this podcast.
Well, exactly. It has a negative effect. It takes
Yeah.
away from the knowledge in the universe. Yeah, I often chance it and park, and then I'm like, I'll only be like half an hour.
Oh, it's fine.
And then I'll be like 3 hours, and I'll go back. And I don't get
You're
anything.
fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Because here's the thing: unless there's a camera system like number plate recognition, the entire system hinges on getting a man out to check every car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, they've obviously put this number plate system in the last, let's say, 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Where, because they didn't have it before. So they've got that working. They just haven't got the damn machine working.
Yeah, I feel like they shouldn't have hit the big fucking go button.
Have a system and then set up the cameras.
Yeah,
Bastards.
bastards.
Do you think if it's the place I'm thinking of, is
Corey.
it the pub itself which is doing this?
Pub? Which pub?
You said you had to go into a
Dubai.
pub.
Oh, well, it's a golf club.
Oh.
So, you know,
Golf pub.
Oh, golf
so there's,
clubs.
there's the car park on the right, and then you go slightly further up and it's brown to the left.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I think I do, yeah.
But they manage it, I suppose.
Yeah.
I
Is
don't
it?
know. I don't know.
Isn't this
But
the same hill where you were?
Otherwise,
recognised?
they've charged me £2 for no reason, and then I've got to pay a fine. If that's just all bollocks.
£102.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Is this the same hill that you were recognised?
On by a
No,
fan.
this is a different hill.
Because I was going to say maybe your fame is catching up with you, and maybe
yeah,
that's the reason.
that would be real karma, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it really
No,
would.
that was a different hill.
For all
I
the
thought
bullshit.
I thought this is the hill.
No, one of the pylons is Cleve.
Oh yes, because we were on a walk the other day with this guy,
Yes.
and
That was Leckhampton.
Oh.
and that was,
I've said another one.
oh shit.
So which hill did you get recognised on?
Leckhampton.
Leckhampton,
Oh.
yeah, where we were the other day.
Sorry, I'm being a right
Yeah.
doofus.
You
Yeah.
really are.
What a
a
silly
chumbo.
Billy. And then Crickley is the one with the aggressive cows.
Yes, where you.
I haven't been up that one.
You,
I had to stand
you-
between the dog and the cow.
Yeah.
Defend the dog from the cow.
It was, and then I got annoyed with the cow, but you can't do anything. They
What
won't
can you-
listen.
No,
They won't listen.
cow will fuck you up.
They won't listen.
Cow's
cows.
got a big old head,
strong as well. Cows.
strong head,
Yeah.
big thoughts,
Big,
muscular
big,
thoughts.
big, cowy, stomachy thoughts.
milky thoughts.
Yeah,
from a
exactly.
cow.
Exactly. So anyway, don't send me fines because I'll argue them and you'll have to cancel them. It's a waste of everybody's time.
It is
Yeah.
indeed.
It's
yeah,
ultimately,
true.
and so's did me talking about it really. But here we are.
Here we are. Well,
Yeah.
you got to vent somehow, haven't you? And that's what this podcast's for. So hooray!
A friend of ours recently recounted a story.
Well,
Well,
I was thinking about this.
well,
You're thinking about the
indeed.
same thing I'm thinking
Yeah,
about.
so
Let's confirm.
he told us a story about how he was fighting
Yeah.
Fine.
Was it a parking thing or a speeding?
It was one of them.
Yeah,
Something
and
to do with motoring.
One's very fast and one's very slow.
that's
Yeah.
oh, man. That's a cow thought.
That's one of Nick's cow thoughts.
Yeah. Time for another edition.
Do-do-do-do. Another segment. We need more segments.
The red page is red, and the blue page is blue.
Yeah.
Uh,
Nick's cow thoughts.
and he went to court and he represented himself,
Fuck, I want to do that.
and it didn't go well.
did-
Oh
went-
shit, I don't
it
want to
went-
do that.
Yeah.
He said it went incredibly badly.
And by the sound of it, I mean, he was telling us this. I believed him. Like I think the evidence seemed in his favor, but
And he
like
still fucked it.
yeah.
My toxic trait is thinking that I would be really good at that.
Yeah. He said he did quite a lot of research around. It was parking because it was around the signs in the car
Yeah.
park and what was there and what wasn't there and this, that, and the other. And the judge immediately just threw it all out.
Threw all the evidence out.
All the evidence he had.
Why?
And he had gathered because I can't remember what he said now. But
It was something like it was something like the machines weren't working,
Right.
and it's like he said the machines weren't working that day, and they produced records showing that like some people had paid that day. Or something like that.
Yeah.
I think it was something like that. And he's like, they just,
That's annoying.
you just got to be like,
You're going to be playing 5-dimensional
Yeah.
chess with these people. aren't
Yeah.
you?
Thankfully, I have a receipt that literally says the word parking on it
Yes.
that I displayed in my dashboard.
I think that's pretty watertight.
So I think I'll be all right.
yeah.
I'm pretty confident.
And you wrote it in your best,
I wrote it in my best handwriting.
my
your best
neatest
typewriting.
handwriting. Yeah.
Joined up Nelson handwriting.
It says one parking.
It says one car.
Parking. Crossed
And-
out parking.
and parking is spelled wrong. Well, I've said
One parking. Don't give me a ticket. All right.
Why?
And it says that.
Well, I've said it before. I'll say it again. I have fought 2 and won 2.
Yeah.
That's my
That's
claim to
your-
fame.
yeah.
I'm about to be 3 for 3.
Oh.
I've
So-
fought none but accepted them all.
Many.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah.
Sorry.
You got me.
Got me.
is-
Back to right.
It is funny though, isn't it? Because I remember like the second one was very suspicious, and that turned up not long after I'd won the first one. And the first one was an incident where
They were going after you.
They were.
Well-
you were on the blacklist.
I do wonder, because the first one I'd parked. I won't do the whole story, but I parked in my parking space.
Right.
Was this at the old house?
It was at the old house when we shared a house, the House of Trouser, and I got a ticket saying you've illegally parked.
Bollocks.
And I'm like, but it's in my parking space. And they're like, yes, but you weren't displaying the sticker that we sent in the post that now all cars have to have, and now we're going to fine you. And I'm like, we have 2 cars at this address. We share the thing. I don't know what you're talking about. It's my park. I pay for this parking space.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, the signs make it very clear, sir. And I went out and just took photos to show that there were absolutely no signs
Yeah.
anywhere. And I
That's how you
how you
get
get
them.
I won that one.
Nice.
So
Well
the
done.
moral of the story is always take photos.
Yes.
But then this second one goes, and it's like, yeah, you were parking in a disabled bay outside like Sainsbury's
Not true.
on this day, and I was like, I wasn't in the town on that day. Could you please show me the photo?
It's like they were trying to get you.
It is
somehow.
funny, yeah.
Yeah.
That's really fun. And then they were like, yeah, we dropped the charge. I was like,
So
well,
they
but-
never presented any evidence.
No,
It was like a sort of try. Maybe he'll just pay it.
I
and
do
then,
wonder,
And then
yeah.
you fought it, and they were like, "Oh fuck it then."
well, yeah, because it's not too much to ask. Where I just was like, I literally was not in town that day. So.
I should be allowed to fine them.
Yes.
Right? If
Yes.
that happened to me, and this one even, I
Yeah.
would say, I should be allowed to fine them for wasting my time.
I think you should get a free pint at the pub.
That'd be good.
Yeah, it'd be good. Wouldn't
That'd be nice.
You can say to them, "I'm willing to put this It's all behind
whole
us.
thing behind
in
us.
exchange for coupons.
And if it's the
Yeah.
golf club doing it,
One
you
free
could be
pint.
like,
Nice
you
little
know,
earner.
One free golf ball.
like a little.
One free golf ball in a pint
Yeah.
would be good.
Maybe reduce my handicap a
Yeah.
little bit, or
Or-
raise it. I don't know how fucking golf works.
Raise it.
Reduce it.
Reduce it makes me look better, but raising it would help me win.
Fine. Okay, raise it. Yeah,
So,
we
yeah,
definitely need
either's-
that because you
either's
don't play
fine.
golf. So
Yeah, in
That's
golf,
fine.
because golf's about going low. So do you want a
Yeah,
high
so if
handicap
you
or a
play
low
off
handicap?
a handicap of, let's say, 2,
Yeah.
that just means you get 2 off your score if you were playing an elite level person.
Oh.
But if I was a 2 handicap and I was playing off a 15 handicap, I'd probably win.
Right.
Indeed.
See?
So if I came in, Johnny Coordination over here, and
They wouldn't give you one.
and they gave me.
I'm not saying that to be mean.
No.
I'm just telling you the truth.
No, but my point is, like, does everybody on the planet have a golf handicap?
You have
They've
to
just
gain
gotta
it.
wear
You have to gain it.
You have to
be given it.
You have to be on a
But
scale.
you have to be bad to get it.
Yeah, but you basically would have to play.
Nick.
Sorry, yes, no, you go.
I assure you,
Yes, go on.
I'm quite bad.
Well, I mean, I probably would also be very
Yeah.
bad because I've never really played golf before.
But you'd be so bad, and so would I, because I go down the driving range and I am shit, let me tell you. You would have to be better than you are now, significantly, to be awarded a handicap.
So you're saying
to even be in the same room as a person who's
you're
good
not
at
even
golf.
fit to lick the putter of a man.
Lick the toilet seat on which they once sat.
Because it really won't be a problem
Yeah.
for you to lose.
Interesting. No, but like I'm quite bad.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So if Tiger Woods is like a 0,
You'd be
am
a
I
zero,
like
yeah.
minus 300?
You'd still lose.
Well,
You'd still lose.
I mean, with a minus 300,
You'd still lose.
Well, I'm very patient.
I've got all day, Tiger.
You'd
Yeah.
still lose. Factually, you'd still lose.
Objectively.
Have you ever done the whole like not maybe?
hole.
Oh, it's very good. Yeah,
Yeah.
like 18 holes
I've
or
done it
9
once.
holes. Interesting.
What, normal golf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it once in Stoke, and it pissed down the whole time.
Nice.
And there wasn't-
Years, and we were awful.
And there wasn't a single like novelty windmill or anything.
No,
it was like
proper,
real.
proper.
I like mini
golf
golf, a lot.
course.
I play mini golf.
Have you proper golfed?
No.
I've never proper golfed.
I've driven a proper golf cart
Oh.
around a golf course.
Oh.
And helped out people playing
Oh,
golf.
yeah.
But I haven't actually played golf. No. I've gone to a driving. What's it
I
called?
like driving range. I like going to the
I've
driving
I've
range.
driven a range. Do you know you can drink and drive on a golf course?
Really?
That's
Private
fun.
land.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
We should
fun.
do that.
Yeah,
On
that
an
sounds
unrelated
fun.
note, why don't we have a kind of like I've never golfed, and I think like if the three of us did like an actual golf course,
Yeah.
I'd be
We'd
like,
be there for John. We'd be there for days.
We would be there for days.
what if we tried to just do one hole?
Oh, we could try for what?
All right.
What?
Well,
Yeah.
That's hours then.
You're like you're the sportsman.
I'm not good at golf.
No, but like
at all.
you've got regular football, for example, and
Yeah.
then five-a-side is quite popular.
Yeah.
Are there other like popular denominations
Variations
of
Of football?
Yeah,
7-a-side.
is
Oh,
that
really?
what? It's got a. It's
There's
a
foot golf.
you would know. I'm asking you.
I've seen foot golf.
Yeah, there is 7-a-side.
Okay, 7-a-side, 5-a-side.
I mean, you
yeah.
can do as many aside as you want, really.
But
I
like-
played disc golf this week.
Oh yes, he did.
Yeah, I've talked about that on the
That's the
pod
one with the
before.
little basket.
Yeah, and the frisbees.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I've played foot golf. I've played regular golf. I do the driving range
Interesting.
now and then. Yeah, yeah.
No, I just figured like
And I still
You
would
think we should give it a shot?
if I played off a 300 handicap and played Tiger Woods, I would still lose.
interesting.
Handsomely.
No, it's cool. I reckon because I'm not a sporty fellow.
Sure.
But I reckon that actually, and frankly,
Of
golf,
all the sports.
golf doesn't interest me. But if I was with a few mates and we were just kind of like working our
I think
way,
with practice,
yeah,
you could
I don't want to
become-
be good.
no, not good. I wasn't going to say good. You could become less shit,
Well,
I would say.
by your measure, I'm not even shit.
No.
Like
No.
I don't even.
You're,
But
you're
imagine-
off the bottom of the scale, I think.
I dream of being shit. That's
Yes,
when you, that's when you
exactly,
get a handicap.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly,
I mean,
yeah.
I know two people who probably don't listen to this, but we certainly hang out with, who play golf pretty regularly, or who have played golf pretty regularly. Still not very good.
Interesting. Yeah.
It's all
you know.
technique, isn't it, basically? It's basically
Yeah,
like
pretty much.
99% technique.
Yeah.
I mean, you go down the driving range and watch some people hit golf balls. Jesus Christ, and they're shit.
yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, good. No, it's good. Yeah, their handicap's like through the roof.
Yeah, probably.
unreal.
Or they don't
Yeah.
even have a handicap because they're still
not good enough.
Oh, interesting, man. My dream is to be so bad that I get a leg up. That's all
Yeah.
I want. Yeah.
That's what you want in
Yeah.
golf.
You've got a long way to go to get there, John.
That's all anyone wants.
My point is,
What
like,
is your point?
Yeah, what is
well,
your
my point is that golf comes across as very.
My
like-
point is that I shouldn't get parking fines.
That is a fair point.
Yeah, but if they gave you one game of golf and we just agree to drop this whole thing and you don't count as Sue.
And the three of us get to play.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah,
We'll spend
good.
3 days there.
I'll start digging holes in their golf course.
Well,
this leads neatly into my point. I feel that like golf clubs come across as very like, elitist. They don't kind of like let the plebs in and all that. But like I would like for a jolly if we were like, let's go do 5 holes of the King's game. Give it a shot,
Sure.
And I'd be like, a few mates, just kind of make it being shit.
Yeah.
That'd be well good.
A few mates being shit.
But are they like these idiots are going to destroy our beautiful grass? Like,
I think if we pay, they'll let us play.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think afterwards they'd probably have a go.
they'd burn the golf course.
Or the people
on
on your way round would probably be a bit frustrated. Up there they do.
But then, okay, so counterpoint to that then, how do you learn?
How do you learn?
How do you learn? It's a good question. It's a
You
good
don't.
question.
I guess that's why there's only like.
Well, you've got
20
golf
golf players in
there's
the world.
driving ranges, obviously,
Guess
for
that's it.
that side of it, and there are like putting greens.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah,
not.
it's a
I'm not
short
talking
game.
about driving ranges. I'm not talking about.
Yeah, but that informs how you play on the course.
I want to have the experience of a millionaire and his third wife walking around an exquisite lawn, drinking.
Yeah.
I want an
I don't think
elderly
you wanna
man
go
as a
up-
caddy.
I don't think
Hobbling
you want to go
after
up
me.
Cleeve for that because it's pretty windy up there.
Yeah.
It's and cold, so I think we'd need to go to like a posh one.
Oh, they'd be desperate then for customers.
We could go to like a tropical one.
Yeah.
We'll go to a tropical one. Yeah,
Let's go to a tropical one.
I went to Fuerteventura.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't play proper golf.
Okay.
We played mini golf though. We played like a good one in Fuerteventura.
elite.
That was good. We went there pretty much every day while we were there.
Yeah.
That was good. Like a good one. Like a good course, not like a novelty one.
Things we've all
but
done.
like a fun one.
We've all done mini golf.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we've all
and you
done
don't
mini
really get
golf.
We've all done
you
mini
don't really get the overarm. I mean, if you're doing it right,
Big swing, the
yeah.
big talk.
the overall.
The big.
Overall, yeah. That's where you throw it up. And
Yeah.
like the tennis.
Are we talking about? Are we talking
Wow.
about? Are you talking about tennis and I'm talking about golf?
Oh my
know-
god, this whole time you've been talking about tennis.
Oh, all I want is to eat some strawberries and
Yeah,
kind
exactly.
of pot a few nets
With a golf
you know?
racket.
Pot a few nets
Yeah,
on
with
the
a
court.
golf racket.
With a
golf
yeah.
with a
racket.
tennis bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing is, like, it's not like you can't just casually get into golf because you need all the paraphernalia. You need
Yeah,
your clubs
well,
and you need your
they're quite good at-
socks. Yeah,
Yes.
They're
Special
quite good at
socks.
lending it to you. We went to a spa/golf club
indeed.
earlier in the year, and they just gave me a whole bag of clubs, and I
fair
regret not returning them now.
I couldn't eat. I could only
Couldn't eat
eat
a whole one.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Yeah, one was orange.
But my guess is
Club
like
sandwich.
if they're like, okay, so I'm imagining like, hello, I'm here for the golf, and they're like, okay,
I'm
so
here today's golf.
Don't walk into a golf club and say I'm here for the golf.
I'm here for the golf, and they're like,
Don't say that.
sir, I legally can't turn you away, but I would
really
strongly
wish you wouldn't play.
No.
Even, the thing is, I walked in and they gave me this bag of clubs. It was heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's why you need a caddy.
I was just like, I'm going to drop these.
That's
I'm
why
gonna
we've
drop
got an
these.
intern at Big Bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'd have you carry them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she would.
The thing is, like,
Fuck.
if like snooty maitre d behind like the counter goes, very good, sir, and here are your rental golf clubs. No need to waste a whole bag.
Yeah.
I'll just take.
give me the big one.
I'll take the
that
big one. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have selected power drive.
Which one hits the furthest? I'll take that one.
Yeah.
My understanding is you got your putter.
Here we go.
That's like a stick with
This is
another
gonna be
stick
good.
on the end,
That's true. It's like a T.
Sure, yeah.
and then you've got the driver,
yeah,
Yeah.
good. See,
And
you know
there's-
some of them.
yeah.
That looks like a microphone.
and then there's just 17 versions of the same. They're all just
You've got,
drivers
like,
beyond that
9
point.
iron, 7
Yeah,
iron,
but they're all the
blah,
same.
Blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then, like,
Some of them are slightly thicker.
the sand clogger and stuff
Sand
like that.
wedge.
Sand wedge. There we go.
Sand, a putter, a sand wedge, and literally any other club, and you're
And then
fine.
there's an iron, and then there's a driver.
I think driver, putter, wedge. I think I'll be all right.
Yeah, you'd probably be fine. We got a golf course at where I work. I probably shouldn't say the name of that.
No, here we go.
No.
But we do have like a
Cool Town Academy.
Cool Town Academy UK.
You've got a whole golf.
It's not like
range.
a full sized golf course, but we do have a driving range.
and
that's
24-hour access.
Well, we could go now
Yeah,
if you
interesting.
want.
That's
Grab the
interesting.
mics,
Yeah.
let's go.
Maybe
Yeah, but we
should
do
an
play.
episode from it.
It's quite like a short golf course, but it is a golf course and it has 18 holes. We've played that a few times. That
Hey.
that could be the kind of thing you might enjoy.
Oh.
I think we should do a field trip.
Oh.
We should do
We could go.
We should do a show called Hey Golf Trip.
Now, we've
Yeah.
previously talked about going on a show called Hey Frisbee Golf Trip.
Have we talked about that?
We talked about it. We never did it.
No, we didn't do that.
I would like to have done that.
Yeah.
We're too busy
That would be
working on
fun.
the quality of our show.
I've never done that.
Frisbee golf's great.
I'd
That
love
would be
frisbee
fun.
golf. Yeah,
I like frisbees.
And with my
I
shattered
won it.
wrists.
I won it as well.
Could I bring
Yeah.
my own frisbee?
I don't think you can just use any old frisbee, unfortunately.
And you'd be-
Because I'm really good with my dog's frisbee.
No,
I could
no.
throw that like far.
Then definitely not.
Yeah, he whittles his own frisbees.
Yeah, you got,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
It's
it.
technically a chopping board.
Yeah. It used to be.
It's rectangular.
Wait, because you've previously talked about a frisbee-related sport.
I've had a haters one. I don't know if it was a hate, but I've talked about ultimate frisbee.
Yes.
And then I've talked about disc golf previously as well on this
Yes.
podcast, where I talked about all the various names for the discs, which were fucking incredible.
Yeah, because is that, and just remind me, because ultimate frisbee is where like two teams battle to the death.
It's like football, but with frisbee.
Right, and can you catch the frisbee midair?
Yes.
Ow.
I think you're supposed to.
Right.
Wait, why did you say ow?
Because you're catching a frisbee midair.
That's what you always do with frisbees.
Why would
Oh
you
my
not?
god, he's right. Yeah,
What the hell are you talking about?
but they're like
what are you
they're like trying to score goals.
Oh, yeah,
like,
they're lobbing it real hard.
they're chopping like
Yeah, but
fingers
you
off.
snatch
so-
it out of the air.
Yeah.
You don't have to take the
you
impact.
can take that. That's
Yeah.
fine.
You
Okay.
I'm proficient with the dog's frisbee, so I'd like to bring that.
Oh,
Yeah, you might
intriguing.
be really good at disc golf.
I feel like I got a good chance of being better at it than normal golf.
I've read
and even foot golf.
Oh, I'm much better at it than normal golf. I
Okay.
think.
I've
That's
read
good
a
to know.
lot of Captain America comics. I think I can.
Yes.
I think I know my way around a fucking.
Someone must have
disc.
turned up with a replica Captain America shield at some point.
Yeah.
You'd
Oh, I
think.
bet you could. I bet you could paint a disc.
They probably sell them.
They probably
Captain
frown
America
upon that.
frisbees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like frisbee golf
Or disc golf.
or disc. Sorry.
Frisbee's a brand.
The King's game.
Yes, indeed.
Disc golf. That's where you have the three.
Yes, there's loads. I think.
Yeah.
But there is a driver and a putter.
Yeah.
I don't know what the names.
So
for
you've
the
got
mid-range
like
ones are.
the skunk, the doodle, and the scab jab.
pork wise.
The scab jab pork-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the scab jab lamb wise.
Oh,
Yeah, which is also known as lamb wise gamgee.
Yeah.
Lamb-wise
or
gamgee,
just
yeah.
Sam for short.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to pick your elemental pairings as well.
Yes,
'cause-
you do. Yeah. I always pick fire.
Every
just because
frisbee,
it burns.
every frisbee, you got a suitcase full of halves, and you just like click them together. Oh,
Yeah.
fusion!
God, you two are going to fit right in a Dragon Con or whatever it's
Oh,
called.
I'm not cool enough to go.
No, John doesn't get to go.
No.
I got a special
Jesus.
international invite.
So when you did your
Oh.
disc golf experience this week,
Most recently, yeah.
did they give you three like
No.
weighted?
Yeah, they lent us. Well, we had to hire
Yeah.
Oh,
a
sure,
set,
yeah.
but they were very
They lent us
disappointing.
for money.
Yes,
Yeah.
they were disappointing because they were all the same. There was no difference with these hires at all.
Right, interesting.
Whereas my parents brought their own discs
Oh.
because they live like practically next door to a disc golf course, so they
Nice.
play quite a lot. I still beat them,
You still won.
and and
So
they
you beat
brought
your
their own.
elderly parents.
I
is what
beat
you're
my
saying.
elderly
Good
parents
on you.
with their specific ordnance that they brought.
They
to
don't
the
deserve
event.
any special treatment.
No, just because they're old.
You've got to play to win.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the point if you're not playing to win?
It's not a fucking charity.
No.
Yeah. They'll never learn.
Ali did
Otherwise-
embarrass herself a little bit, if I'm honest. Like hers went every which way other than the direction of the
Sure.
basket, which was much frustration for her.
Yeah.
They went really far. Like
Yeah.
her arm is
Are
strong,
they like
but just
special-
the wrong way.
Special adapted frisbees. Is that the idea?
Well, they're just the discs.
The
they lent us.
hunting
Yeah.
frisbees. They
Yeah.
go back to the original, kind
original
of
design.
like cultural design.
Yeah.
They returned to their home location as well.
Yes.
Which
Good.
is why.
That's a
yeah.
boomerang.
Are you getting into a metal cage?
Getting in.
Getting it into a metal?
Oh, sort
Yeah.
of. So it's like a sort of metal basket
Yeah.
that's up about 3 feet in the air, and then above the basket is a load of chains hanging like a sort of palm tree, and that absorbs the momentum of the disc. So if you hit the chains just dead on,
It's going to go.
the disc will just fall straight down into the basket.
Nice.
So you're aiming for them chains.
I'd like to do that.
Yeah,
More
it's
than- more than
surprisingly
regular golf.
tricky as well because like because there's always like there's the point at which you what's it called? The point at which you launch from
Oh, the
in golf.
the putt.
Tee.
The tee, yeah.
Tee,
So every
yeah.
hole's got a tee,
Yeah.
which is like a mat. And then you stand on that, and then the first throw is like, oh, just lob it as fucking hard
Yeah.
as I can, get it as close
Hard
as I
and
can.
straight.
That calls for a driver.
Yeah, you'd say.
You're going for
wouldn't you?
distance.
Yeah,
Good. Yeah.
drive that disc. And then, like, second or third, because most of the holes were par 3 in this particular course, you're standing like 6 feet away from it, and that's when it actually gets really hard.
Yeah, well,
Because
that's
you're very close, and you're like, all I've got to do is throw this stupid disc into those stupid chains.
Yeah.
And you can
Hard.
miss that close pretty easily. Lobbing a frisbee really hard is what we all do with a frisbee.
So when you go for like a putt, this requires a putter.
Putter.
Is the putter frisbee smaller, bigger,
I
lighter?
can't remember because, of course, the most recent one I
Denser?
did, they were all the same, and it was really
Oh,
disappointing.
interesting.
But it's got a different profile and it's got a different weight, and I
Yeah.
can't tell you which way around.
It's actually 4 inches deep.
I have a suspicion it's heavier.
It's actually a dinner
So it
plate.
won't travel.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
China.
It won't travel as far, I suppose.
Yeah,
That
and
makes
then
sense.
I think the driver has this different profile and is like thinner. and lighter, and it just floats this incredible distance because you don't want the putter to float. I think.
Yeah, so
That
it's
makes
made of like
sense.
polystyrene, just kind of like
Yeah, it's like a ceiling tile.
catches the wind.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Thud.
Who's got a hate?
I've got a hate.
Nick's got a hate.
Nick's got a
Yeah.
hate.
Yeah.
Don't send me fines. In summary,
Okay,
don't send me
Yes.
fines when I've gone out of my way because I'll take you down.
that's good. I like that.
I would have fined the
It's,
finest.
it's not a fight you're going to win.
I'm not
I,
gonna,
um,
don't win. Anyway, moving on.
Like Chris, I have a hate that was born in the crucible of this morning.
Uh-oh.
I didn't have a hate, and then something happened,
Suddenly
and now I have a
hate.
hate. So my hate is Bellcat.
Oh.
Bellcat.
Is this-
I know
is
that
this a
word
local
alone.
cat?
Local cat. That word alone probably drives the fear of Christ into you all, and rightly so.
Oh.
There are many local cats
Many local cats.
that beplague our garden and our cat Dashi.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got the Panini sticker book.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be a good.
That'd be a good selection.
Would that be a good book?
I could take a load of photos of
Yeah.
all the cats
Yeah.
and make
It's called,
stickers.
it's called Nick's fucking cats.
Nick's bastard
Fucking
garden.
Cats 23.
Yeah, every year.
Got.
Shiny.
Need.
Oh,
Yeah, Bellcat would be a fucking shiny.
team
Yeah.
logo.
Team logo, yeah.
Bellcat, is one of many cats that really likes our garden, really likes to get
Yeah.
into a scrap with Dashi.
Yeah.
But Bellcat's recent obsession has been entering our house
No.
through our cat flaps, plural.
Yeah.
Because we have an outer flap and an inner flap. Yeah. So the outer flap connects directly with the garden, enters our sort of back passageway.
Yeah.
And
Good.
then
This is lovely terminology.
yeah, and then from our back passageway, there's another flap that enters our kitchen.
Yeah.
Right. So she has to navigate
Good.
2 flaps.
Good.
2 flaps.
Yeah.
There's going to be a point in our lives where a doctor is going to be using this exact language to explain
Yeah.
some very troubling results.
Why we can't stop
So
shitting.
imagine a flap and a back passage.
Yes. So the reason your pants are full of feces, sir,
Yeah.
is really your 2 flap system.
It's Bellcat.
Yeah, Bellcat keeps coming into your house. So this morning, I was in bed, and Ali went down to make some cups of tea, and Bellcat was just there in our kitchen. And the instant Bellcat saw Ali, she sprinted out of the kitchen flap, down the back passage, and out the outer flap, and gone before Ali
Yeah.
could do anything, because
Yeah.
she's very fast.
Yeah.
And I was like, this ain't good,
No.
really. We don't want a random cat just... But, like, we've heard her try the flaps loads and loads. Like, this is the first time she's been this bold to, like, fully enter our house.
Yeah.
And I was like, we need to dissuade this fucking cat
Yeah.
from doing this, because we could switch our flaps to have, like, chip flaps,
I was
where
gonna
they
ask.
read the chip
Oh,
in
that's
the cat.
clever.
But the problem is, Dashi's chip is shifted. So it's all down his arm or something.
Oh,
So it's like, okay,
Oh.
we could re-chip him.
oh, I don't like that.
I know it's gross, isn't
Oh.
it? Yeah. But like, when we rescued him, adopted, whatever it is, they said, oh yeah, he's chipped, but his chip has moved
Right.
in his flesh
Oh.
down into his arm. Yeah. And normally it's in like their neck, shoulder
So
region.
just go beep.
So as he gets close to the
Oh
shoulder,
yeah,
the
let's
trigger.
keep talking about this. Oh, that's
Welcome,
great. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Dashi.
basically imagine the cat meat around the neck and arm and shoulder area.
Oh, you're going to that this weekend, aren't
The
you?
cat meat, yeah.
Nice.
That's good. Good
That's as
callback.
relevant as Dragon.
Comedy.
It's relevant.
So we would have to re-chip him, and then we'd have to buy a fancy fucking cat flap that triggers. And either way, we haven't done it yet. Whether or not we fucking do it, right?
Yeah.
And I don't want to lock the flaps because then he can't go out, and he
Yeah.
likes going
That is
outside.
that is a quandary.
So I'm like, I need to scare the ever living shit out of this cat. So Ali leaves, goes to work. I'm getting dressed, and I hear the downstairs cat flap go again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
So this is like an
go.
hour later,
Here
right?
we go.
Goes to the top of the stairs. Dashi's just sat there at the top of the stairs washing himself.
not
So it's
Dashi.
like, it's not fucking Dashi. So I'm in my pants. All of my stories, I'm just in my pants.
Just in your
right?
pants, yeah.
So I sprint down the stairs and I'm screaming, and the only noise I can think to make is so I'm making this noise, and then I'm
Yeah.
clapping like this
Yeah,
to make like
good.
scary noise. And for a split second, I see it exit through the kitchen clap flap,
Yeah.
and then sprint down the corridor. And it's gone into the night.
Gone.
And I'm like, okay, I've probably put the
Yeah,
fear of God
yeah,
into
yeah.
it. a little
yeah.
bit.
That won't be back. That cat.
This weird naked ape. Like,
Yeah.
like that was the noise that came out of my mouth.
Did you grab some kind of like piping last time?
Ali grabbed a big stick to scare off Black Cat.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a different enemy. So anyway, so then I was like, but I'm still not convinced I've done enough.
No, sure.
Because Ali scared it out of the kitchen, and then an hour later it fucking came back. And just
Yeah.
because I was screaming and clapping, that's not going to make a difference. So I was like,
Need a plan.
I'm going to set a trap.
Yeah, good.
Oh.
And fuck me, was this amazing. So basically, our outermost cat flap, you can set it to different settings, like in only or out only.
Gotcha.
Right.
Oh.
So I set it to in only.
Oh no.
So it couldn't escape.
So it could come in, but it couldn't leave.
Oh no.
Yeah. And then,
This sounds like.
This sounds.
this sounds like the twits from Roald Dahl.
Yeah.
Sounds like the kind of thing that might get us arrested eventually.
Yeah.
Animal cruelty. Oh, it gets worse.
Oh, good.
Then I moved the water pistol to a much more accessible location. I have a water pistol to scare off cats, right? And then I waited. I waited in the lounge.
And I played the waiting game. Missed the whole day at work.
Wait. What time of day are we talking?
This is probably about 10 o'clock now.
Okay.
I think 10 o'clock-ish.
Right.
Yeah.
About half an hour passes since I screamed like a naked ape.
Sure,
in the house.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you undressed at this point?
I'm dressed now.
Okay, so that's good.
Yeah.
So you're sitting in silence in the lounge, nursing a super soaker.
Yeah. Well, no, it's on a strategic location, so I'll pick it up as I run to administer the punishment. Right.
Yeah.
It's gonna sound so bad.
Yeah.
But
It already sounds kind of bad.
No, it's fine.
It's fine. Anyway, so like the thing is,
Maybe trapping the cat flaps sounds kind of bad.
I just want to scare it, but boy, howdy did I scare it.
Yeah.
So hear the flap go. This is my moment to shine. I rush in, and I see it there in our back passage.
Yeah.
And it turns to go out the cat flap.
Can't.
But it can't leave.
Can't.
And it's like bam, bam, bam on the cat flap, desperately trying to get out. But I have a super soaker in my hands. So I just squirt the crap out of this cat. And it's soaking wet and it can't leave, right? But what I didn't think beyond this point.
Now what do I do?
Yeah,
Because
I see a few problems here. Yeah.
Because now it's
No,
by...
I pissed off this
Now,
cat.
yeah, soaking wet, pissed off cat by the very flap that I need to switch to change it to be able to get
Yeah.
out. I'm like, now I want it to go
Yes.
because I've done the
Yeah.
scare.
Yeah.
So in an attempt to like find another way out, it runs past me
Oh no.
and into our conservatory,
No.
hoping to find an exit there. And I swear to God, it is like running on the walls like a
Yeah.
fucking ninja. It's knocking everything over. Like our table goes over, all our plants go over. Like I'm now reaping what I have sown in a big way. There's like soil everywhere. There's like plants upturned. Like everything's like clang. And I'm like, fuck. But at least it's away from the flap.
Sure.
So then I lean in, turn it to
And then it
in
gets
and out.
out.
And then I sort of had to
guide it.
guide it a little bit, and then into the night, soaking wet. Not into the night, into the morning.
Yeah.
And I feel like I won.
Has it been back?
No.
Yeah,
But that,
yes.
well,
It came back within
straight away.
20 minutes.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
Is your house empty right now?
yes. And of course, I then went out with you all day, so
Yeah.
it could have come in. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's shut under your pillow.
I'll show him.
I hope I scared the living fuck out of it to the point that it will never try this shit again.
Yeah.
And I'd like to think I'm doing it a favour.
Yeah.
You know,
Long term.
Because if it keeps coming in the house, then then Dashy and it are going to fight, and then they're going to get scratched to fuck, and then there's
Yeah.
going to be vet bills and shit. So it's like, it got a bit wet, and it probably got very fucking scared.
Yeah.
But it wasn't hurt, unless it jumped around on the walls and cut itself on a flower pot.
It's probably best to stop talking.
Yeah, no, I'm
about
getting
that,
deep
yeah.
into this now.
Yeah,
and if the
yeah.
RSPCA want to sponsor this podcast,
Yeah, that'd
then
be
maybe
good.
they shouldn't.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
It's Chris
Hi.
here from a show called Hate. I'm here to tell you that squeezing your cats for the Super Soaker is only to be done as a last resort, and this is brought to you by our friends at the RSPCA.
It's only ever okay if it's really fucking funny.
Yeah. And if you've locked it in
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only okay if you've trapped it in your house
and it can't get out.
and it's annoying you every morning to the extent that you have to
I've never
shout at it in your pants.
in your pants and make a noise like a demented ape.
I-
I've never set a trap before. though.
No,
this was very
interesting.
exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was
And
very
worryingly,
exciting.
now you're 1-for-1 on traps. You may have developed a hunger for
Oh,
it.
I have a
yeah.
hunger for traps.
What else
yeah.
can we entrap?
I want to trap a human next.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
That's a big leap.
I mean,
Cat to human.
it's really like, what's going to sound worse in court, really? That's what we have to think about.
Yes.
This is, now that was,
Cat or human.
that was a great anecdote.
Yes.
Loved every minute of it.
Oh, absolutely.
If I was your lawyer and that was the first time you'd kind of describe that situation to me, I'd be like, let's revisit a few key points.
Let's reframe the events.
I'd be like, we can't undo what's been done. But I'd be like, so the bit where you locked the door, I'd be
Yes.
like...
well, no, you see,
yeah.
I think there's an important distinction there because
didn't actually lock the
the
door.
door wasn't locked; it was just locked one way.
Yeah,
so you still get in. Another cat could have
Can
got
we,
in.
is there
The
a
key
word...
fact, sorry, couldn't get out.
Yeah.
Sure,
Doesn't matter why.
technicality. I
Is
think.
there a word other than locked we could maybe bring to the...
Yeah, sure.
I think that has,
Temporarily inaccessible.
I think
kind
that,
of thing.
that has kind of like the word. It's funny, like the word "locked." It's just going to legal. I believe you.
Yes.
Yeah,
no, I know.
yeah.
I know. Yeah.
But
no, I know.
but
You're
in-
here for me. and
I'm here for
defending
you.
me.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
really, it's you and me against well, the judge, really. well,
and maybe the rest of the world.
yeah. I'm
The
just saying,
judge and the tabloids.
in a legal capacity, the word locked brings to mind thoughts of like illegal detention,
Restraint,
prisoners, maybe kidnapping. Oh,
Yeah,
big word. Don't like
ooh,
that.
let's not say that one either.
No, don't hear that one come up. Oh.
No, we don't want to. No, not after the last time.
Yeah.
Indeed, yeah.
Mm,
No,
yeah.
we can reframe the narrative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously, I'm talking in confidence to you two here today.
It's
I
really,
don't think anyone's listening to
Yeah.
this either, so that's
it's
the main
it's
thing.
really a timeline issue. It's like now, did you flick the switch that meant that the cat couldn't get out?
Can't recall.
Yes.
No.
Oh,
No,
shit, no.
Yeah.
I mean, no. I
Not
mean,
to the best of my recollection.
not that I can remember.
No. The only things we can be certain of is that
I was so blinded by rage from the last time it came in that I don't remember.
Did I?
I mean, no.
In defence, Your Honour, I had been drinking for several hours.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was 10 o'clock in the morning. I was on it.
I was,
Like,
yeah. I was at least 60.
Did I position a gun-shaped weapon strategically
Yeah.
to
Don't
gain
say gun.
quick access
Don't
to
say
it?
gun.
No.
Don't say gun.
Don't say
Don't
a
say gun.
child's toy.
Toy.
Yeah,
A child's gun toy.
Yeah.
Harmless child's toy
A
that statistically is unlikely to maim or kill.
statistically.
Statistically.
Well, Your Honour, I was downstairs reading a Bible verse.
Just one.
I had been under a lot of
It was the one
duress.
about the ark.
You know,
It was that one about the ark and
you know.
the animals and shit.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
that.
I love those animals.
I love those animal things.
I'm glad he saved 2 of every animal,
Yeah,
especially those
100%.
cats.
I only wish you could have saved 3.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And you'd been under a lot of like stress.
I have been under a lot of stress.
Yeah, on account of all your charity
Charity
work.
Charity work.
Yeah,
Charity work.
Yes,
charity
yeah.
work.
Unpaid work.
Why do
Yes.
you say it like that?
Because
I
it's
don't see
real.
it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because
Yeah,
it's 100% real.
yeah. And when an animal, a savage,
Shall we say? Yes,
Savage
savage.
Wild
animal.
animal.
It could have had rabies.
Yeah.
A wild animal.
I didn't know whether it had rabies.
Well, it had clearly stolen another cat's collar. That's the thing.
Yeah, it had a belt.
It's stolen another cat's collar.
Bell cow.
Bell cat.
it was wearing
Yeah.
another cat's skin,
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, because it looked just like a cat.
and
It
it
just it could have been anything.
it broke and entered into your house.
I mean, that's a fact.
And a malfunctioning, because who's to say, a cheaply
I don't
made
think
door.
there could ever be any evidence that you locked it on
No.
purpose.
To be fair, it has actually done this by accident before.
we are then.
Yeah,
It did
there
in
we
this
go.
case.
There we go.
There we are.
I categorically did it. Objectively.
Yeah.
This is why you don't get out of parking fines.
This is why I don't represent myself in court.
You were dismayed and startled to discover this creature in your house.
Sounds like me.
And you reached for the nearest
Weapon.
Don't say gun.
Don't say weapon.
Oh, okay.
My hand chanced upon a child's toy.
Child's toy.
Child's
A
toy.
harmless child's toy.
A fully loaded child's toy.
It could just have easily have been a Game Boy.
It could have, but it was
Probably
loaded.
statistically more likely to be a
It
Game
was
Boy.
loaded.
No, don't say loaded.
Okay.
Don't say loaded.
I just think that helps.
No. Don't say loaded. Say just say I happened upon the nearest flimsy looking item I could find that I
Yeah.
thought would bring the cat less than no harm.
I picked
Yes.
up the lightest and softest object I could find.
Besides the feather next to me.
Yeah. and in the panic, I believe my hand may
Slipped.
have pumped
No, it slipped.
the
My hand slipped.
on.
It's a very
top-
specific
My hand
motion.
slipped.
that the
Backwards
gun
and
requires.
forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards.
Yeah,
maybe
a lot of
maybe-
that.
And then
maybe-
unfortunately the trigger, don't say trigger, the lever
Yeah, the fun
pushed.
button.
The fun
Fun
button.
Yeah.
button.
Yeah, having accidentally.
It was a lot of fun.
Indeed.
I'll say
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there an unwinnable case?
There's an unwinnable client. Undefendable client. Your Honour.
You're on a right night to move for a brief recess.
Your Honour, I had a lot of fun.
Oh dear.
Lawyer starts sweating, and then like a jet of water starts like.
Does that help? Just says killer down the side of the weapon.
It's all right. I bought my gun.
Oh my god, get down!
Don't say gun.
It's loaded!
Oh.
Yeah, so I won.
That cat was trespassing though.
I mean,
And I think
in
I'm
America you'd be a hero.
I'm allowed to defend my whatever property or something. Some amendment. Gets
Yeah.
me out there.
Where
probably.
was the cat? Where was your cat at this point?
He didn't give a fuck.
Right, interesting.
It's interesting that your cat is the one who doesn't.
Yeah, I
care
think that's
about
part of the problem though. Like, because the two noises that Bellcat makes are a bell
this.
ringing.
Yeah, sure.
Don't think Dashi equates that to any sort of
No.
predator, and the cat flap going, which
Yeah.
isn't. He's not smart enough because he knows the noise the cat flap makes, but he makes that noise when he goes
Interesting.
through it.
Have you been? I forget. Have you been in a situation where you found two cats fighting inside your house?
Yes, I
This
have.
you've recounted that.
I was
story.
also in
Yeah.
my pants then as well.
Yeah.
There was a
Yeah.
trend here.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
It was Bellcat, I believe.
It was Bellcat.
Yeah. So they have fought before in the house.
Yeah,
Which is
in
well,
your
there we
house,
are then.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
there's a reason.
Forced entry into your house.
Yeah. Does
Yeah.
sound a lot like we're making.
I'm looking forward to hearing that the cat definitely returned.
I have a deep suspicion that it will.
It
but
probably will,
I have
just to
utterly
piss you
failed.
off. What do you do next? That's the
Well,
question.
I can't do much more. That isn't.
Kick it.
I mean, I could kick it.
Kick it.
It's got to
With
be
love.
As your count. Oh, yeah.
Kick it with love.
Kick it with love.
Kick it with a fully loaded weapon.
Of love.
I've got to do the lockable. I've got to do the chip activated flap, haven't I?
think it
That's
has
the
to be,
next.
yeah.
That's
The only
next
option I have.
It's got to
I'd
be.
say.
Yeah.
Fucking hell! I don't want to do that.
There was a thing on The Simpsons where it was the doggy doorman. Good evening, Rex. You get one of those.
Oh yeah, I could get a doggy doorman.
You get one of those. Good evening, Dashy.
Our house has been invaded twice by a cat.
Oh really?
Yes.
Oh,
Twice.
but you don't have a cat flap.
No, but the patio door was open.
Oh,
you see.
fool!
Yeah, and
Did you squirt the shit out of it with a weapon, gun? I mean, toy. Fuck! Help me, George.
He's the worst guy we've ever had. Stop him saying gun, for God's sake.
A fully loaded toy.
let's go through it one more time.
Yeah. What did you do?
I was having my morning coffee.
Oh, nice.
and I
so
heard
you
it.
just threw that. Oh, that's much worse.
I heard a pitter patter of feet, and I was like, "Oh, Bradley's coming in." And then I looked over, and Bradley's in the room, and there's a moment where you go, "This is unusual."
This is a weird paradoxical moment.
Yeah, that's
I just
strange.
dribbled on myself.
And do you have a witness booth?
He really is undefendable.
Apologies, Your Honour. I appear to have drooled on myself. Anyway, about my gun.
I mean, weapon. I mean,
Shit.
Yeah, and then I just kind of look over, and this cat has just stuck its head into the lounge like a kind of and it's funny because I made a kind of like oh
Yeah, you make a noise, don't you?
oh
Because when you're faced with making a scary noise, but you have no time to plan
Yeah,
said scary noise,
No.
the weirdest sound come out of your mouth.
yeah.
Oh!
This is where I think you don't really know what you're capable of, like noise-wise,
No.
not like physically. I just mean like
But if
whoa.
I was in the jungle, if I was prehistoric man, Nick,
Yeah.
and I was in the jungle and I needed to scare a jungle bear away,
A jungle bear.
a jungle bear.
oh, it's a jungle bear.
I feel like I would do a noise like this. You know, I would
Yeah.
try and be big, you know, as they say that you're supposed to be. And I would go, ooh! Kind of like an opera boy, you know.
I hiss at cats. When
That's
God.
a good idea, but I didn't
Gotta
plan
hiss at
ahead.
a cat.
I hiss
yeah.
at the cats when they get near daisies. You got punched in the nose by a cat once.
That's some bullshit.
Made her bleed.
Really?
Yeah. And
See,
that's
cats
the
can
worst
be
noise I've
dicks.
ever heard from the dog. She just went. I've never
no.
heard her made that noise before.
That's
or
quite
since.
heartbreaking.
Did not
sound.
care for that. Yeah.
But then I kicked that cat's ass.
Literally.
No, it went.
The one time that Bradley, our cat, met my old family dog.
Oh, yes.
Bradley just instantly swatted him in the face,
Yeah.
and made him bleed.
Yeah,
Like he just,
same
yeah.
thing. Yeah,
Gosh,
same
gosh,
thing.
gosh.
I don't think Bradley even put like a lot of effort into it. It was like a kind of like begone.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then the other time we got invaded, it was by Bradley's doppelganger, and that was disconcerting.
Like Dark Bradley.
Yeah, because he looks like Bradley, but he's slightly longer.
That's
Yeah.
really
How
unsettling.
long did it take you to realise?
Well, embarrassingly
Long enough.
longer. Like
Long
he walks in, and you just go like,
he's still here.
you just go like.
That's one of the best jokes I've ever made.
Yeah,
and that just went
yeah.
unnoticed. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Well.
What was it? What was the joke?
How long did it take you to notice 2 meters? I mean, come on, that's pretty fucking good.
I didn't hear it in my defence.
Hang on a minute.
That's a,
But that was
that's a long
yeah.
cat.
But again, it's similar reaction. I just whoa, chased him out the door.
Yeah, make a
Isn't it funny
weird
that
noise.
you
chasing
only
around
react
the
that way to a different cat.
Yeah.
The fear of it. It's like me not wanting to pick up another dog's shit. It feels weird.
Yeah.
It feels wrong.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. Let's unpack that.
Well, I don't like picking up another dog's shit. If you pick up a shit when
gotta
you're out
be
on a walk
yours.
Gotta be
and
your
it's
own.
cold, you know it's not your dog's. And then
have you done that before?
Oh, many times.
Yeah.
Many
because
times.
you're nasty, or because you were like, oh, I think that's mine. And then,
Yeah, no, I think it's mine.
Yeah.
I
And
want
I
it.
pick it up and I want it.
That's John. That's
Yeah.
my special.
That's for my collection.
And you pick it up and it's cold and you're like, oh no. Oh,
Because it also means
no.
you've now got to pick up another shit.
It does.
Because you
technically,
haven't yet got your dog.
That's a
technically,
two bagger, and then volume starts to become an issue because, particularly
Big
with your
time.
dog,
Yeah.
Volume already is an
Well, I
issue with
accidentally
your dog.
threw one of her shits into a tree the other day. True story. Yeah. So, right. Oh, this was another thing I was going to talk about, but I'll talk about it now.
I accidentally twice.
So I'm quite good at, and I think I brought this up before, throwing her shits into a bin from a distance.
You have brought this up before,
yeah.
yeah.
But I misjudged it horribly
Yeah,
at
sounds
the
like
weekend.
it. Sounds like Ali with the
and it
frisbee.
just went straight in the tree.
And it's hung up there.
It has been for the last 3 days, and I went back today and it had fallen down a branch, so I grabbed it.
Oh, thank God for that.
So I have rectified that particular mistake. But yeah,
Well
I
done.
just chucked it from about 6 meters, and I let it go. I was like, let's go to the tree straight away. I knew it would go to the tree.
Rectified it. It's a great.
Rectum.
I've rectified my mistake.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
That's
Nicely
funny.
done.
That's funny.
So
yeah,
it's
that's a
it's
funny
now
joke.
safely in the bin. To clarify,
'Cause my
don't come after me again, fining people.
Because
Yeah.
my family's always had like relatively small dogs compared to yours.
Daisy's poos are the size of human poos.
Yeah,
If
that's
what you're
my
getting
thing.
at. Yeah,
Because when they do a Todd, you're getting like, you can, it's like you can pinch it.
yeah.
It's good
But-
to know that a dog can do a poo the size of a human. Because
Yeah.
then
Good-
now if
good-
I
yeah.
poo in the wild, I don't have to worry. Because
No.
people might think it's a dog poo.
Yeah, well, that's what I worry about when I pick up a cold one.
Oh, if you picked up a human poo.
Is that
you
a,
picked up
is
one
that
of
a
mine?
human poo? Is that one
Yeah.
of Nick's?
I mean, like we're all
Could be. couldn't it?
be.
we're all Gog's children in the dark. It's all Gog's shit in
That
the
doesn't
bag.
mean anything, though.
Well, when
what
is
you
it-
just said, John, means nothing.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if what you don't know can't hurt you. So like,
but I do know it.
if it's in a bag, who
It's
cares?
just poo in a bag at the end of the day. It's like Schrodinger's poo, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
just- you don't
it's
know.
it's a bit like Schrodinger's.
Yeah,
It's a bit like that.
that could be a dog. It could be two dogs standing like end
Side
to
by
end,
side,
side by
chewing at
side.
exactly the
Yeah,
same time.
it could be old Greg,
Yeah.
who cuts football nets in the dark and
Yeah.
shits in your communal field. I don't know.
Nothing going on with that recently,
Oh,
thankfully. So that's good.
those punk kids,
It's those damn kids coming back night after night.
those damn kids.
Well, in conclusion, if the RSPCA would like to sponsor the podcast, then please get in touch.
Yes.
Thank you for your time. Judge.
I actually like the idea that this podcast might be the best place to commit
Confess.
commit and confess to crimes because no one would ever know.
That's true. Because like
Yeah.
you said, it's got a negative outlay effect. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like less people will hear about it if we put it on the podcast.
Yeah.
People will just forget.
It's phenomenal.
We've got a
yeah.
negative audience. And I don't know how that works, but it does. Okay? So if you want to make some information disappear, just drop us a line,
Drop us a line.
on the
We'll-
usual
we'll read it
soundboard
out.
number. We don't need to read it out.
Yeah.
Just drop us a line if you'd like to confess to something that you maybe... something you hate about your life, but you'd
Yeah.
like to confess to make sure less than nobody can hear about it.
Yes, good.
Get on the cast. Get on the podcast. Get on the podcast.
The internet's
You fucks.
Get on the old. No one uses Facebook anymore.
no. There's this.
We should go on Instagram.
We should take.
I used to
I
Instagram.
think Instagram's going to catch on. I think we should.
Yeah, the kicks are really good. I feel this.
Why
new...
aren't we on Instagram, John?
Well,
Fuck.
We can't be fucked. I think we are on Instagram. Now,
Are
aren't
we
we?
on Instagram?
We have an Instagram.
well, Big Punch.
oh, that's true.
Yeah, used to do a thing.
No one goes on our Facebook.
We could do a dedicated one, I suppose.
Yeah, no one goes on
Yeah.
Facebook.
We'll have
anymore.
less than zero.
Maybe we
members.
should get in on that. I don't know. Threads. Mark Zuckerberg seems all right. Deep down.
He seems legit.
Yeah.
What's really cool is that if you had a moment of weakness and thought, I'm going to set up a Threads account,
You would.
Yeah.
you can't delete it.
Whatever.
No, because if you try to delete it, it'll delete your Facebook and Instagram account
Will it
at
really?
the same time.
Right. I would definitely not. be doing that.
I've not signed up for that particular.
If I delete my Instagram
Nightmare, yeah.
account now,
Yeah.
will it delete my Facebook account?
No.
Okay, that's a relief. Not that I'm planning to do that. I'm just wondering.
I deleted my Twitter account
I deleted my
Yeah,
Twitter account.
gone
Good
forever.
for you. Yeah.
months ago. I did that, and
I'm surprised you did that. Tell me why.
The X thing annoyed me.
That's a good one.
good reason,
And that was the final straw.
I see. Because I knew you used to like Twitter
I did.
for
I
shouting.
did.
into
Got a
the
lot
void.
of joy
Yeah.
out of it over the years.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, like 6 months ago, I just thought, I think I've had enough now. So I
Yeah.
thought I'll trial it. And
See if
obviously
you
we
can
had a
live-
baby,
Yeah.
and then you get less time to do shit.
You see, my worry
So
is
I just never went back.
I obviously don't use it or enjoy it, but it's there, and it occurs to me that if I were to delete it, where else would I get the bots trying to sell me crypto?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that is a good point.
I
Yeah.
do miss that.
It's just
The
nice
only
to-
thing I
It's
miss.
nice to have some human contact every now and then.
Yeah.
With a bot.
Even if it's arguing
Yeah.
with people who you don't know and will never meet and don't even want to meet and wouldn't trust with an opinion and therefore are irrelevant. I do miss it though. Yeah, crack that open, John.
I'm just looking at a beer.
Have
Just
you
admiring it.
got a hate for us, John?
I've got a hate, Nicholas.
I'm
Thank you for
gonna have a
asking.
third one.
Is it a crime?
It better be a crime, John, after all this.
Yeah, because Chris kind of committed a crime.
No,
By
no,
accident.
no, I didn't. No,
you
no,
did.
no,
It's all about crime and punishment, isn't
Yeah,
it?
because he got punished for a crime, and in
Well,
the eyes of the law,
I didn't commit
he
a crime.
committed a crime.
I
It
didn't
doesn't
commit.
matter whether he didn't or did, because that's to be
Why
decided.
have I been punished for a crime that wasn't a crime, and Nick's been gunning down cats?
Don't look at me. I don't know.
Hey,
Can I
wasn't a gun.
It was finally
Gunning down.
Speaking of auditory crimes, I love that as we are all married and we have rings on our fingers, we cannot move our hands without. Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
Morse coding.
get a bit of that in.
Yeah,
this is great
that's
audio.
Some good
yeah,
audio, that.
Yeah.
some real Web 1.0 shit going on over here.
You get used to that.
Anyhow, I've got hate.
Go on, then.
I hate the plagiarism war that is raging between two men dressed as Grim Reapers on the internet.
I've not heard anything about any of this.
So, how familiar are... Well, I think we know the answer because we mentioned it earlier in the show. How familiar are you with ASMR?
Asthma.
Well, we've talked about ASMR on this podcast before, so you should know about it.
I do, yeah, I do.
Yeah,
only
that's why-
because of this
yeah.
podcast, I know what it is.
That's,
yeah.
that's the case with a lot of unfortunate things.
Yes.
Yeah. It doesn't work on me. I
Yeah,
hate
'cause
it.
The idea
actually.
of it is it's meant to give you like tingles or some sort
You're
of
meant to
response.
you're meant to get a mild chub.
A mild chub. Why only mild?
Your stack of 2p
Because
coins
it's meant to be slightly relaxing.
It's
It's
meant
not
to
meant
get
to be
a-
like
I
two.
see.
Yeah.
meant to add a couple of coins.
I've
to
got-
your
I've
stack.
not got a full erection.
It'd just be like
Yeah, that does sound good.
you're meant to be at half mast.
That does sound
Yeah.
good. Do you like that?
That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all
yeah,
right.
I don't.
I feel like I can kind of. I'm not invested, but I feel like I can kind of understand that people get a reaction from it. Like it doesn't not make sense to me. But also, I get nothing from it, and also I think it's where art goes to die.
Sure.
Yeah.
So why is the
Okay.
Grim Reaper doing it?
Okay, so well,
Death ASMR.
well, when you talk about where art goes to die. Okay, so there's ASMR.
There is.
We understand that. We're with us.
I'm
yeah.
so
What
far
does it
I'm with
stand
you.
for? Auto,
Audio,
symmetric,
Sensual,
my
mechanical.
music.
my rubs.
retention.
Audio sensitive, my rubs.
My raps.
Because you rub yourself while you're listening to it, right?
Audio sensitive. Yeah.
Audio sensitive,
Comma.
my rubs.
Come on, my raps. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
That must be
Solved
it.
that one.
That must be it.
Let me look it up
no.
while you talk some bollocks.
Okay, I feel empowered.
What does ASMR stand for?
Autonomous sensory meridian response.
Fuck.
Fucking hell.
I
It's a tingling sensation that begins on the scalp and moves down the back of the neck and upper spine, apparently.
Okay.
I definitely
and then,
don't get
and
that.
then straight to the penis.
And then straight
Yeah,
to the ball bag.
they didn't mention the gooch
Straight
there,
to
but
the taint. They didn't mention the gooch. It's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the gooch? Question mark.
gooch question
starts
mark?
at the scalp and
Goes
runs down the
straight-
neck and spine through to the gooch.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
there's two chakra gates on the way between the
Yeah.
scalp and the gooch.
Yeah.
And that's what ASMR unlocks.
Good.
Right.
Yeah.
So, this literally pains. It's stupid as
You've
piss.
got to say it now.
Stupid as piss. There's nothing good about this. But okay, so there's ASMR,
There's ASMR.
and then
There's ASMR.
and then there's a man
Oh.
on the internet. Call it TikTok, shall we say?
I'm probably.
Is it TikTok?
Yes, it's TikTok.
Oh, so, yeah. That's
who
that's accurate then.
puts on a kind of grim. Well, it's either a mask or it's a puppet, but he's got it's like a Grim Reaper, but not an overly scary Grim Reaper.
Outfit.
Yeah.
Is it one of them like hood things?
Yeah, it's like a hood and there's a mask,
I
but it's kind of like a little
understand.
cutesy. And I didn't care enough to work out whether it's a man behind the mask or it's like a hand,
Oh, I see. 'Cause
hand
it's kind of
puppet.
mechanical. maybe.
Yeah, it's just and what you see when you log in is like a Grim Reaper, and he's stirring like a cauldron.
Oh,
And
sorry, I'm terribly sorry.
That's two of us.
Yeah, that's grand. Can I go for 3? And
hat trick.
the cauldron is just full of like
Bubble wrap.
wooden like little balls and beads.
So you get all manner of clanks.
And he's just stirring a cauldron of beads.
Well,
And
and that gets clicks, does it?
That gets a chub.
So many clicks.
I wonder if I can
Does it?
find it.
Well, which one would you find? Because that's where that's
Oh, I see.
that's
They
the
both-
rub.
Oh my god, my phone. So what do I search for? Like
Don't
Grim
search.
Reaper
Here we go.
Auto.
ASMR.
The canary down a mine of bullshit.
That's a search. I want to find. Oh.
Here's an idea. Why don't you just turn the fucking audio off?
I don't follow you, I'm afraid. No, I'm not finding anything. No.
Oh, thank God. Okay, maybe it's
So
over.
there's one guy who does it, and then there's another guy
As
who's
in,
copying
like-
him,
as
or
in,
vice
like-
versa.
So, people are just going ape shit
Yeah,
for
yeah.
this guy.
Sure.
With his cauldron of wooden
Yeah.
beads.
And there's fan art
Of him.
of him.
Doing what?
With his
stirring
cauldron of
stirring
wooden
his
beads.
Pay attention.
Is it always the beads? Is it
Always
only
the
the beads?
Always
Always the
beads.
beads,
Different
yeah.
kinds of beads.
Does he
Maybe.
go live with
Yeah.
the beads?
Maybe so. Yeah, I
Maybe
don't
so.
know. But like people love it. There's fan art. People dress up as him. There's cosplays.
Fucking hellfire. That's a cosplay in itself.
Yeah,
He's cosplaying a man cosplaying with a fucking cauldron.
full of
Anyway.
beads.
Pull the other one, John.
Okay, so all right, we've got an entrepreneur. We've got a success story.
You've already angered us somewhat.
Yeah. Now the thing is, right. People like modern art or I don't know entrepreneurial stuff. People go like, that person's crazy. This is ridiculous. But who are we to judge? Because
Who
this
are we to judge?
this dude, grip it and rip it. This dude, he's got an audience. He's got fandom.
Clearly, we're
He's
wrong.
got fan art. He's
We're the
got
assholes.
cosplay. He's got it all.
got
I
it
don't
all.
think we are.
He's original. No, come with me on this journey.
How much money are you making off of beads in a
Well,
cauldron?
here's the thing about this kind of shit. How come I've never thought of this?
I guess maybe you're
Well,
just
this
a
is-
bit
well,
stupid.
But why is nothing
Well,
I've done
I'm being
worthwhile? What?
That's like a whole other thing.
Yeah, do we want to drill down into that?
How come nothing I've ever done has been worthwhile? Sounded like the biggest cry for help I've ever heard.
Okay. But okay, I'm being devil's advocate now. People do say this
Is that a
about
character, or-
People say this about modern art. They go like, I could have done that.
Yeah.
I could have duct taped a banana to the wall.
No, but all right. The difference between that and this is I feel that people already do this thing specifically,
Yeah.
or very close to this thing. So why specifically has this?
Yeah, why is this
Well.
standing out?
Well, indeed, this is the eternal question. It's one thing to be talented. Clearly, the man's talented. He's stirring those beads like a pro.
I mean,
But
beads aren't free.
bees ain't free.
bees don't stir themselves.
Got to pay for them. What does he stir them with? Like an oar?
Like a wooden
wooden
stick.
spoon.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not free either. Got to
No,
pay
you
for that.
got to get that
Nickel
ore.
plastics.
Yeah.
Probably not plastic.
You don't. You can't buy this shit in shops. You know.
No. He's ordered this from the
go
dark
somewhere.
web.
Got to go somewhere to get these made
Yeah.
specifically.
So clearly, I'm like, okay, I may not understand it.
But I respect it.
I respect it. This man, he's an originator.
I don't respect him.
He's an entrepreneur. He's ahead of the curve. Only he could have come up with this idea.
And then-
Except
Someone else claims
he's not
they-
even the first person to have done this.
There we are. Then.
And now there is a rift. There is a rivalry.
So there are two bands go to war.
Yes.
Type like there's the fans of one and
Yeah.
the fans of t'other.
As in, like, the guy who is now blowing up TikTok is not even the first person to do that. Like, he literally...
And it's the same gimmick. It's
No,
dressed as
yeah.
and
Yeah.
he's cauldron,
Yep.
wooden beads.
Everything.
This
Because-
is what I mean, though. This is what I mean. Someone could do one thing like exactly the same as another person does it, and the second person
blows up
blows
more.
it up. Why is that?
But the first person did blow up, right? He blew up a bit.
Yeah. Had a bit of a following.
Smaller
Had a
blow-up.
respectable following.
And then we got this copycat come along.
Did exactly the same.
And also got a following.
Yeah.
Bigger following.
Yes, a bigger following, yeah.
That's got a sting, hasn't it?
That has got a sting.
That's got a
Yeah,
sting.
like your IP,
Yeah.
your like deep...
Imagine coming up with something that mental,
Basic.
and then someone
is the
copies
word.
it, and they do better at it than you have.
Yeah, and you've really brought nothing to the table.
Yeah.
And then they bring even less to
They
the
bring
table
even
than
less.
you. Because you've brought, let's be charitable, he's brought 0
Yes.
to the table.
Yeah.
And this person brought less than that because they copied him.
Yes.
So they brought negative creativity, and I didn't even know that was possible until today. They brought negative creativity to the table and did better than him.
That's a shocker.
And
isn't
you know, this is the whole because we're worried about AI art, and everyone goes, "Oh, don't worry about AI art because it only makes shit."
it?
Well, everyone loves fucking shit, don't they? Because this guy is stirring a cauldron of beads,
Yeah.
and he's copied a guy who previously stirred a cauldron of beads, and everyone's losing their fucking chubs over it.
literally.
And you better believe they're chubbed.
Oh, all of them are at half mast or higher.
Yeah. It does sound good.
It does
Sounds
actually
good,
sound-
yeah.
It does sound
Let's
good.
have a go.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I finally got it.
You have a go. Okay, you're really shit at it.
Back it.
we
Oh,
needed that paper. That was
I actually
script.
did actually need that paper.
I needed that. Did you actually?
That was my favourite paper.
No, that's gone from
got his memoirs
that's from
on
2
it.
weeks ago.
I've got to write something down.
Oh, well,
memoirs.
you've got enough to
Before
write.
this episode's over. Yeah, so
yes, I'm quite angry about this.
that's where, that really is where, I'd say that's where art goes to die, but, like, there was no art to kill.
No,
Like,
it started at 0. We started at the lowest point we could have started at. And that's not to say 1. No,
But
no,
then
no, no.
if I now did that, right?
You wouldn't
Yeah.
blow up.
No, probably not. But would I? In theory, could I become more successful?
You could be number 3.
No, because I guarantee the universe is crueler
Yeah.
than that. Like,
Yes.
the moment
I'd
you...
be so livid. I'd be so livid if I was that guy who come up with an admittedly shit idea
Yeah.
and
Yes.
become semi-popular on the back of it, for then someone else to do exactly the same or even similar and
Yeah.
blow up. I'd be livid.
The only charitable thing I can say about this is that, like, stirring a cauldron full of wooden beasts. If you're the first guy, stirring a cauldron full of wooden beasts
Why are we talking so much
while
about
dressed as a Grim Reaper. Okay.
Why couldn't he put a different mask on?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I
could-
mean,
yeah.
this is the thing, though.
Yeah.
Like, why
I'm thinking
didn't-
too hard about
why-
it.
Yeah, I know we are because we're fundamentally human beings, and I don't know what these people are, but they're not that. Because I wouldn't just do the same thing, even though I would see his success. I'd be like, oh right, okay, there's some real fucking like
Craft.
money and craft that can be made here by doing this bullshit thing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have a crack at it, and I'm going to make my own version.
I would use a mask of Beast from Beauty and the Beast.
Yes,
Interesting.
I think.
Yeah.
If I was going to pick one.
and I'd do it as Beast from the X-Men.
Yeah, there's something in this already.
2 beasts.
Yeah.
Think of another beast, John.
I'm trying.
There's got to be another beast.
I would do it as Beast Wars, the Transformers spin-off.
Yeah, you'd be a beast from that.
I'd be Optimus Primal.
Yeah.
He's a character.
Good.
That's real.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Good.
Three beasts around the
Three
table.
beasts.
And I'd be scurrying a bowl full of Transformers figurines.
I mean, that would probably make quite a good noise.
Yeah.
That would,
actually.
people would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at least,
Yeah.
the only charitable thing I can say is, like, at least it's better than... We could be having the same conversation about the first guy to staple his balls to, like, a plank of wood
Yeah, what about the
for
second guy,
likes.
though?
And then the second guy to do it goes,
Sky
goes
high.
global.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
you'd be furious.
I would, because I'd have a fucking
If I'm
perforated ball bag.
stapling my balls to a plank, John, I want the market share.
Yeah.
And I think I
You've-
deserve
yeah,
that.
you've suffered for
I think
it.
I
Yeah,
deserve
if I'm
that.
going to fenestrate my scrotum,
Yeah.
I want to get some fucking return on
I want
this.
at least 78% of the market share.
Yeah.
At least.
And I want to find a way to patent
I
that
want to
shit.
be on Dragon's Den saying exactly, I've got a patent for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You got a patent for
Hey.
this? Yes. Oh, I'd like to invest.
I was... Hey.
Hey.
I was drinking toilet duck before you were born,
Yeah.
son.
Yeah.
You know, like...
Yeah, before you were eating Tide Pods, I was drinking toilet duck.
I want Bannatyne. I want to say to Bannatyne.
I want
on Dragon's Den,
Bannatyne.
I want Bannatyne. I think,
Yeah.
Duncan, here is the pattern of
Yeah.
me nailing my balls to a 2x4.
Yes.
And he'll be like, oh, I'd be delighted to invest.
I'll be delighted.
Let me tell you what I am.
Let me tell you where I am. I'd be delighted to invest.
I'm in your pants.
Yeah,
Just
like,
walk in to Dragon's Den, you've got a blood stain on your crotch.
yeah, and there's also a plank.
And there's a plank
There's a big-
dragging behind you.
But I want 25% of your balls. That kind of thing.
50%,
Yeah.
one ball.
50%. 50% of
50%.
3/4 of a ball
50,
for 50%. And one staple gun.
please.
Danny,
And then someone else turns up and
Yeah.
does better, and Bannatyne's investing in them.
Bannatyne switches
Or even
fucking
worse,
sides.
Yeah.
Pephitis has gone over
Oh,
there.
Theo.
Theopathius.
Yeah, and now they're competing. And
Which one owns Ryman's?
That's
Duncan?
Theo Pephitis.
Does he?
No,
Because he'd have an access to a lot of staple guns.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I should have gone with Theo.
Yeah.
Should have gone with Theo. He's
Yeah,
got experience.
This is when Theo leans over and goes, "You should have gone with me," and I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Nobody knows staples like I do.
Theo,
And as a
Yeah.
result, I'm out.
Theo
Yeah.
Pephitis was always obsessed with safety
Yeah.
on Dragon's Den, and you know the Trunky.
Yes, which he smashed to bits.
Yeah, and then now it's really successful.
Yeah, 'cause he's an
And
idiot.
He pulled the strap off, and he went, "This isn't," and it took like all his strength to do it.
And he doesn't have much.
This isn't safe for kids. How dare you bring this to the Dragon's Den? And then didn't invest in it, and now it's so popular. 'cause They just went,
Stratospheric.
"Oh yeah, we've strengthened that.
Yeah.
We've strengthened."
All
the
we had to
strap."
do was just fix that.
And now you see him in airports everywhere. The trunky.
Yeah, you do. It's true.
Yeah. What is a trunky?
You
It's
know,
a ride-on suitcase for kids.
It's-
Oh,
you must have seen them. You must have seen them.
Yeah, I've seen them.
You'll have seen them without knowing you've seen them.
They're
Yeah.
very popular.
I was going too fast on my trunky.
He
So that is-
One for
Yeah.
each foot.
an adult trunky.
Exactly.
That's something that'd be good. And now you see them everywhere. Anyway, I digress.
Daniel
Yes.
is asking,
Balls on the plank. No, stirring the beads.
Stirring
Yeah.
the beads.
Daniel is asking for 25 million in return for a 2% share
Yeah.
in his TikTok videos where he nails his ball sack
Yeah.
to a plank of wood.
Daniel has come here for investment today because he's aware of a young up-and-comer who's trying to steal his thunder. So he wants to get in with the Dragons with an exclusive patent.
Daniel.
I've got the market share on oak planks.
Hi, Daniel. I'm very interested in your business. What are your overheads? He goes, well, I'll show you. Way.
Whoa.
Gives a bit of a swing.
Whoa.
You know? Yeah.
Daniel has
One
already
pair of
done
prime heart boxes.
catastrophic damage to his ball bag.
Yeah, I cannot stress that enough.
He's only got a bit of area left.
So is there a resolution to
No.
this
Is
No,
it
there's
ongoing?
No.
ongoing
I feel
dispute?
like life may have, to weave it back in.
Let's do it.
Have we all walked through the cat flap that's been set against us?
And been squirted by a maniacal.
Yeah, the world is now standing over us, hosing us down with a super soaker,
Yeah.
and we can only take it because there is no escape.
What an incredible metaphor.
You can kick over it.
I mean, I call it clumsy.
Yeah.
To be honest.
No.
No, you can kick over that pot plant, but
Yeah.
there's no escaping Nick in his boxes. Going,
Words to live by. Yeah, words to live by.
Oh, and then I'm squirting.
There's no escaping Nick with his gun, weapon, toy.
Toy.
no,
Fuck.
toy, legally.
Legally a toy.
Yeah.
Legally, it's not a weapon. I
Yeah.
mean, it is a toy, right?
Sure, yeah.
At least I've got
I mean,
that.
technically, anything's a weapon.
I mean, it's gun-shaped.
Don't say gun.
You say, but Your Honour, you say about what's going. But Your Honour, technically anything's a weapon. I could kill you right now with this book, this pencil.
There's just a note from the lawyer. Don't threaten to kill the judge.
Third time today, Nick.
I mean, I could kill you right now. It would be nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
it wouldn't even matter.
It wouldn't even matter.
I'd barely feel a thing.
It would be
A
nothing
minor
to me.
inconvenience.
Yeah.
You'd feel a lot, though, Judge.
Yeah.
You'd feel a
Yeah,
lot.
you'd feel it. Yeah. Anyway, rapid fire round.
Oh,
Loves.
are we?
We're getting on a bit.
Yeah, we are.
Well,
Yeah,
I
sure.
mean, you can say your piece, but like, let's not.
I'll say my
Let's
piece.
not dally. You know.
Go on.
Daddy Wednesdays.
Oh.
Daddy Wednesdays.
Is that a restaurant?
Could be, but it isn't.
Okay.
In this case,
Oh.
I want to go to Daddy Wednesdays tonight.
I've got the next few Wednesdays off
Ah.
because
Oh,
Liz
because
has
you're a
got.
daddy.
Because I'm a daddy.
I don't like daddy as a word.
No, I don't like it when like relatives turn up and say the word daddy to like they go, and how are you, daddy?
Oh.
I'm like, oh no, oh no. It's like this is family members, and I'm like, don't
that's
say,
not-
don't
not
say
on,
that.
really.
But I'm going to call it Daddy Wednesdays.
Okay, cool, fine.
So Liz is off. Liz is working. Sorry, for the next 3 Wednesdays,
Oh.
3 years. Yeah. Keep in touch days. They're called Kit Days.
Kit
Ah.
days. Yeah.
Clever acronym. So I've booked the next 3 Wednesdays off work.
Intriguing.
So I take Jacob for the day. I mean, a lovely day yesterday. First Daddy Wednesday.
yeah.
Went to the park. Went down to Daya. Went for a pint.
Got him started early.
Yeah. Yeah, had a lovely day.
Yeah, I mean, you did.
I bet he did.
Yeah.
As well, yeah.
I think he did.
Yeah.
Have a sip, son.
Yeah. Go ahead. The stranger is offering you a treat. Well, no, they were. Daya had released new, like exclusive potted tankards on their Instagram account, so I went down and got one.
Nice.
Oh, of course.
And
Well,
I
you
stayed,
got it, yeah.
I stayed for a pint. And
Oh,
I took
wow.
Jacob with me, and we had a look. He had a look round.
Nice.
He,
Yeah.
he enjoyed it fine. They made a loud noise at one point, which upset him. But apart from that,
But he calmed down once he got.
once he had a couple of sips, he was fine. Yeah, he was absolutely fine.
Couple of pints.
And we took some funny pictures, lying on the floor, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I think I saw your Insta. Where
Did you?
You've
Yeah,
done
you
like.
you didn't like it, did you? You didn't put a heart.
Well, I
against
mean,
that.
you don't need. You don't. You know, we do. You do
I need the validation.
You do
John.
for the likes.
Yeah, he
I'm
really
doing it
is.
for the likes. There's another guy down the road doing like a Daddy Wednesdays as well, and he takes the same pictures.
Pick a side, John.
This bastard stole my
My
thing.
whole thing.
Stole my thing.
He had a baby too. Are people supposed to do that?
Yeah.
I mean, fuck
kind of
He's
thing.
posting whimsical pictures with his child.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Exactly.
That
I
is your thing.
invented
That is
that.
my thing. I invented that.
So you were lying on the floor
Yeah.
of Daya.
No, in the house.
Oh, okay. that's good.
And then a day
Good
I was just
clarification.
sitting on the bench.
He was actually lying on the floor.
But that was unrelated.
I've been here for 4 hours. Yeah.
Why won't he leave?
So we had a nice Wednesday, and hopefully next week we'll have another nice Wednesday.
Oh, it's
Oh,
delightful.
there you go.
really
Yeah.
nice. That's
How
hot.
did your boy feel about it?
Oh, who knows? No,
He's
I
very
think he
young.
enjoyed it. He was quite smiley. He's had his jabs again this week, so he's been a bit
Ah.
upset, and he's been starting to teethe and that kind of thing. He's had another growth spurt, but he seemed happy enough. He seemed to have a good day. He had one screaming session, which was fine, but he certainly enjoyed the park with Daisy. We took Daisy, and he certainly enjoyed Daya because he was smiling. So that was nice.
Nice.
So yeah,
How old is he now? Like
4 months.
36?
36, roughly 36.
4
yeah.
months? Wow.
4 months.
Wow.
that all?
Is that all? Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels like he's been around forever.
Kind of
Such a
does.
part of our lives
A
now.
grand slam. 16 weeks.
16 weeks. Well, he's over 16 weeks, but because there's not necessarily 4 weeks in a month, John.
What?
That's true. That's mad. Yeah.
That's wise words.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2 days from now he will be 4 months.
You should really treasure these special moments because this first year is gonna
Fly by.
rocket.
He's
by.
very
Yeah.
different to when he.
Yeah.
Obviously, it sounds obvious. But
You're never going to get a 4 months again.
No, not with him.
No, well, no,
No.
no.
Not
with
with,
him.
he'll never be this age again.
I know, it's
Fact.
No.
Incredible.
Fact. The miracle of life.
Yeah.
No, but he's very different now to when he was born. Obviously, it's fun. He's in a nice little phase at the moment.
I'm older now than I've ever been.
Well, we're constantly moving into the
Wow.
future, aren't we? We're
Wow.
constantly time traveling.
Time's out.
Oh my
Because
god,
we're
at
con-
1
yeah.
second per second.
We're constantly moving into the future.
Yeah, on spaceship Earth,
Yeah.
I hate that.
Destination unknown.
Well,
like the song.
Yeah, I've got a captain's log brewing. You know what I mean?
in your bum.
In my
Just clarifying.
It's fine. No, it's good. I should.
I mean like a shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's what was funny about it.
Fine. Yeah. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
There
Well,
you
I'm
go.
very. It's
So
very.
yeah,
heart-
Daddy Wednesdays.
Daddy
there we go.
Wednesdays,
It's
yeah.
very heartwarming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll bash through mine. I love the word alight
Right.
in the context of when the train man,
Oh.
when you arrive at a station, he goes, please take care when you alight onto the platform.
Oh.
And I'm like,
Oh, the
fuck,
delightful-
that's the only time in my day, life, ever,
I've
that
never heard a train conductor use that phrase.
I've heard it quite a lot.
Step onto the platform.
Yeah,
and hear it
usually
all.
it's step or minor gap or whatever. But this guy, and I've heard him or others say a similar thing
Yeah.
before. They say alight
Oh.
onto the platform, and I'm like, it's like I'm a sort of golden god.
Yeah.
It's like descending from the train carriage onto my,
Yeah.
Float
you know,
down.
my town of Gloucester. I'm here.
Yeah. You see, Nick doesn't travel peasant rail.
No.
Wherever you're on, they're not saying step.
They're not
No.
saying.
They're
I mean,
saying
I think they
alight.
say
You're
that to
first
the
class.
peasants.
You're in the first class carriages. They say a light.
You get a different
Yeah.
audio.
Oh, here we
Someone
go.
carries you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got.
Imagine this in first class.
Yeah, they don't allow me in first class. Let's be honest.
Hello, sir. What would you like for lunch?
Sausage rolls, please.
Oh no. Oh no. Can I just check your ticket, please, sir?
Sir, never again. Yeah, and I feel special when because then when
When
he
you
says
alight,
that,
yeah.
because I haven't alighted yet, because he's saying because we're
Yeah.
pulling in, and he's like, hey, hey, Nick, take care when you alight.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, I'm about to alight.
And
I'm
also,
about
how,
to a light.
how do you know my name?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I know everyone's name in first class, sir.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. And then I do. I alight, and I don't. Normally, I just step off the fucking train. I don't give a shit. But
Yeah.
when someone says that to me, then I alight.
You're walking on air.
I
a
really
thing,
am.
Can a thing be alight as in it's on fire? Does that
Yes,
work
I also believe that's-
grammatically? Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm doing.
Yeah.
When I do it.
Nick.
That's a very different turn of phrase, isn't it? Be careful
Yeah.
as you alight from the train.
Set yourself.
Nick alighted onto the train station
I don't know.
Alit.
while the train was
Alit.
Alit. Yeah. While the train was on
I think
fire.
it's alighted.
Yeah.
It must be for that one. It must
It's not
be
a much used word,
No.
and I
It's
only
an
know it in that
underused-
one context, which
underused
is
word.
when you alight. Oh fuck! It's so. I feel incredible.
Hmm.
I just saying it out loud now. I feel like
Yeah, it's
better
nice.
than both of you.
That's a good word.
Oh no, and yeah,
Most of the time I feel
I feel
better.
that too.
Oh, I've
yeah,
only
it's-
ever stepped off a train.
Exactly.
I've never alighted.
Yeah. Well, next time, even if he doesn't say it, next time just think.
Well, I'll be
it.
on. I'm going on a train in a couple of weeks, so I'll.
Yeah, so
I'll
when
be
you-
too pissed to care. But
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
I'll certainly think about it at some point.
I might text you and just say, "Don't forget to alight."
Don't forget to alight.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest with you, Nick.
Great.
I've missed my stop.
I am fast asleep.
Yeah. No, I'm going to Stroud on the train.
Oh my!
Stroud's
in a
nice.
couple of weeks.
What a world!
I'm going to watch Gillingham at Forest Green Rovers.
Didn't ask.
Oh,
But there we go.
but I am.
Wow! And how big's that pitch going to be?
Oh, not big enough.
Could be any size, John. Don't forget that.
How big's the goal going to be? Not big enough.
I think you need to understand our demographic when you keep asking about this, John. Our
No,
demographic of no
I
one.
think they're as fascinated as I am by your bullshit football rules.
It's not bullshit. I'm not
Oh,
getting
Don't
into
get
yeah.
him
this,
started, John.
Standard,
He'll
what was
get
that?
it
This was
going.
2
Yeah.
weeks ago. We're not getting into this.
Okay,
We've
it's
had it.
fine.
Go on.
I've got love.
Yeah.
Go on.
I love going to a funeral reception
Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
and
Jesus Christ.
and there being quite a good buffet.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Buffet.
Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah.
I feel there is something...
I like any good buffet.
Yeah, so do I, but I feel like there's something of an obligation to get the buffet right at a funeral.
Mm.
Because let's be honest, like, that is... It's got to be good, hasn't it? It's got to be good.
I remember. Right. Here's the thing. I remember certain meals and foods I've had at weddings.
Yes.
I don't remember any food I've ever had at a funeral.
Mm.
So take from that what you will.
I think of the funerals I've been to in my life, there's very rarely been actual kind of food on because I think it's generally an atmosphere of
This is pretty sad.
You
let's
mustn't-
go.
you mustn't eat.
We're here to mourn and go home, you know. But this is like
I can't mourn on an empty stomach.
No, I think
It's more difficult.
I went to a funeral and it was, you know, it was heartfelt, it was emotional, it was very sad. But then, you know, I went to a reception afterwards and it was. I don't really think there's a good funeral because it's not a good situation. No one wants to be. It's not a good thing you want to happen. But like. Then at a reception, everyone was like, you know, chatting, and it was very joyful, and we were sharing like happy stories, and this is a good thing.
Yeah.
And also, there was a small mountain of scones.
Oh no,
Like,
John's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. I was working my way around the buffet, and of course, it's a very
You
like.
just see it. You panned around and you were just like, oh.
It was. I was like, oh, I am getting a little. I wasn't hungry.
yeah.
Ooh,
You know,
John's a little
oh,
pecker.
I might have a little snack. Oh, I'm not feeling that hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, what do we got? Oh, I'm feeling a little peckish now. We've got some
Sure.
beige food. We've got a lovely
British
beige food,
lovely
yeah.
kind of beige sandwich, and I think we've got some ham.
Yeah. Scotch eggs.
Standard.
Ham. There's like some chicken. That's also quite beige.
Chicken's pretty
You know,
beige.
cheese. That's the beiges of the foods.
Chicken nuggets.
And then some quiche. That's also
That's
quite
pretty
beige.
beige.
Oh.
Oh,
Mountain of
scones are
Oh, no.
also. Oh no.
And I have to say, they were arranged in such a fashion as to be
Pyramid.
a small pyramid of
Yeah.
scones.
I'm just
Yeah,
dying over
good.
here. You keep going.
Yeah. So and I was like, oh no,
Oh no, they've got me now.
oh no.
How many did you have, John?
I had to.
Okay, that's
they,
pretty
they,
controlled
they were
for
quite
you.
large scones. Yeah.
Yeah.
No one else had to. But
No.
like.
And you shouldn't have had to.
I mean, it was a long journey. It was like a 400-mile
yeah,
round
it's
trip.
the road,
so-
right?
Yeah, it's a
I think
road scone. Yeah.
Two, but then two in a pocket.
But I was seriously considering a third.
yes, you should have.
But my point is that like
You should take one home with you. Yeah.
there is always life finds a way is what I'm saying. Like there's always we keep on trying. You know, we
Life finds a way. He said. At a
even in the
funeral.
darkest moments we keep going is what I'm saying.
This is a very profound way of saying you found some scones.
And they were quite good scones actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were artisanal scones. They weren't like a regular kind of like these
Good
were like
scones, yeah,
Were they
nice
plain or
ones.
currant or cheese?
currants.
Okay.
I don't dig a cheese scone.
Do you not?
No, it's
Interesting.
I don't mind one.
What about a plain
I
scone?
prefer a plain.
well, it's got. What are we talking? How plain?
So it's still
do you
sweet,
mean?
but
What
it's
do you
not
mean?
got currants in it.
As in like a scone with no raisins in.
Correct.
Yeah, I prefer that.
I'd
yeah.
be really.
You'd rather have a
Yeah.
currant one.
Yeah.
Every time.
That's the only rule that breaks my plain.
I'd still eat.
Rule.
I'd still and have eat one with raisins in, but I prefer a plain one
My special.
if that's the option.
My special treat to myself is buying a 4-pack of like luxury raisin scones, sultana scones, and eating them dry.
Yeah, eating them dry is wild. Yeah,
That sounds very
I think I would
claggy.
if I did that on my own,
Scones are by design claggy.
I would choke to death.
I
Yeah.
could. Yeah, I mean, like, fuck it. Context is everything. If I turned up to Dragonmeet with a pack of 4 scones, everyone would like, look at that hobbit scarfing down lemon spread. I bet he's going to go fucking throw a power ring into a volcano later.
Yeah, they'd love you.
I'd be a king.
You'd be a celebrity.
And I wouldn't be wearing
They'd want you to
shoes.
sign
I know, if I
something.
turned up not wearing shoes, eating
eating
like
plain
4
scones.
dry scones out of a bag.
Any other time though, they would be like, "That's a health hazard. He might die. We may have to Heimlich the shit out of him."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm more afraid of choking to death on a
No.
dry scone than I am of anything else.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
You eat, I mean, like, you know.
Like a duck.
The, but I mean, like, you know, the pork.
The
and-
platonic pork cylinder.
Yeah, the,
Yeah, if you will.
know, the pastry.
Yeah, but it's
that-
greased.
It's flake.
A greased pork.
I can't choke on that. It's greased to within an
No,
inch
it
of
would
its
slide.
life.
It would
It's like
slide
wax
down.
paper.
It would
yeah,
slide
yeah.
It would
down.
slide
Yeah.
right down.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it can be the pastry can be flaky.
You don't even have to wake up.
No.
Really?
Self-lubricates, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I don't have to wake up. Yeah, I don't like.
Pointless.
I
What's
can
the
be
point?
fed, fast asleep, a sausage roll.
Yeah.
It goes straight
Just get
down.
one of them scoops you used to use for pick and mix.
Yeah.
Just stick it down there.
Yeah.
Because, like, I've said this before. I'm not ashamed to say that, like, even now as an adult, when I'm eating a dry scone, I do like to imagine I'm eating lemon bread.
Yes.
And I'm a hobbit.
And you're on a quest.
And I'm on a quest. And I think about old Sam and Frodo and even little Gollum, you know, and they're going out on their quest.
Best
And
mates.
all they have is lemon bread. And the legendary food of the elves is meant to, like, one bite will sustain you for, like,
For
a day.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, like, man, I wonder how much lemon bread they had to pack. And I'm envisaging having a heaving sack of scones on my back and going, like, this is maybe half a day.
Yeah.
We're going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, and particularly with your appetite for water as well.
Was
Yeah.
that true about lemonness bread?
They said something. It looked like
They
shortbread
did
in the
say, I
film.
remember them
Yeah.
saying it. But was that true that it would like fill?
It was
Yeah,
meant-
yeah, yeah. It was meant to be a
Yeah.
bit magical.
Like magical bread.
But like it looks a bit like shortbread in the film, but it also looks a bit like maybe pitta or ciabatta as well, but like harder because it looks savoury and it's wrapped in a leaf, which maybe makes it.
These all sound pretty good, actually.
They
Everything
fucking
you're
did, like
saying.
everything about the lemon bread in the movie.
Did you not really want to try some lemon
Oh,
bread? Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to. Yeah.
Like the greatest tragedy that befalls our current human civilization is the fact that Harry Potter's got a fucking theme park.
Oh.
Right? Every other, I don't know, Disney fucking hell's got a theme park. Where's our Lord of the Rings theme
I
park?
reckon that might be coming.
Which serves
Yeah.
lemonness bread.
Like, I don't want to fucking go to like Hogsmeade or whatever and have like some kind of like greetings. Would you like a pint of butter beer? I want like a husky man around the corner with like in a wizard's hat going like, try some lemonness bread.
Like honestly, it's probably the only fantasy food
Got a Hessian sack.
that I genuinely
He has no affiliation. with
that
the
I
park
genuinely
whatsoever.
want
Would you like
someone.
some lemonness bread?
It's like I haven't entered the theme park yet. Sure, some lemonness
Sure,
bread.
some of this lemonness bread.
Why are you dribbling down yourself?
Gandalf, what are you doing here?
I'm not Gandalf. I'm just a man.
There's a
Why
real,
would you
there's a
introduce
real
yourself as
crossover
just a
between
man?
wizard and homeless man who lives near the park.
Yeah.
A sack full of scones.
No one
Yeah.
introduces themselves as just a man. What is wrong with you?
Hello, I'm just a man.
Hello, I'm just a man. I don't have a name. I'm just a man. Would you like some lemonness bread? But yeah, I would eat the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
I'd
Like,
love to.
I
yeah.
want some big company theme park organization.
Amazon will do it at some point.
I want them to make it because they've made butterbeer, and I don't know. They've probably made some other Disney shit, haven't they? Some food. That's...
Isn't butterbeer like iron brew crossed with like slightly
like
frothy,
cream. It's like pilk,
creamy
basically.
stuff?
I
It's
think
weird. I had it tonight. It's really weird we're talking about this because I had it.
What?
I had
what
butterbeer.
are you talking about?
Here we go. I had butterbeer tonight.
What do you mean?
What,
Because
explain.
Ali, a couple of weekends ago, went to the Hogwarts experience thing, whatever the Harry Potter experience.
It's very good.
And
Warner
the present
Brothers.
she brought back for me was a bottle of butterbeer because the bottle's very pretty, and it was just in the fridge. And then we
Right.
were all out of drinks, and I
drank the
and so I
butterbeer.
had butterbeer as my drink tonight.
You're
with my
describing
dinner.
the perfect situation for drinking butterbeer. There was nothing else.
Yeah.
It was a little bit like that because Ali self-confessed. She was like, "I only bought it for you for the bottle. I don't expect you to drink it. You can pour it down the sink." And I was like, "No, I'll
No,
drink,
Nick,
I'll
you
drink it."
don't. You don't have to, Nick. It's fine.
No.
I remember
No.
going to that particular experience, and the bins were filled with just liquid
Yes,
because people drank one sip and gone, "Oh."
it's very weird, but I
Yeah.
did drink all of it.
I feel like I'd have to for what they charge.
It's butterscotch flavored pop,
Yeah.
basically. It's
Yeah.
very strange, but at the same time, I like butterscotch.
I've never really understood butterscotch.
Oh, I quite like butterscotch.
Yeah, so I don't know if I want it ever again, but I didn't mind it. It's very
Yeah.
weird.
But you imagine buying it for like a kid. A kid would go, "Mommy, can I have the butterbeer?" And then you go, "Sure, whatever." And then they have the butterbeer, and then they immediately go, "I don't like this."
Of course you don't.
I'd be fucking, I'd be furious.
Right.
I'd be so pissed off.
I don't like this either, son. I didn't like the fucking, Mandrake all.
Yeah.
I don't want to go on Snape's wonderful world of fuckery. Down there. I'm having a miserable fucking time, son.
Snape's Wonderful World of Fuckery is very good.
What is that?
Oh no! No. The experience,
Yeah.
even if you don't like Harry Potter, is wonderful.
I think it's much bigger now from what you've seen as
Is it
well.
really?
They've added
Yeah.
loads of
It's
shit.
only grown in power and duration.
much
but
more
just
butterbeer.
organically, it's grown.
Yeah. Right, so no one's having a good time here, but I'll pay 17 fucking quid to get in. So you're going to drink that
An
butterbeer.
additional
No, you have to
14
pay- You
quid.
have to pay for the butterbeer.
Oh yeah, it doesn't
On top.
get included in your ticket.
Oh, yeah. You got your owl steak
We
and
didn't
your
bother.
pint of butterbeer.
I think I bought a bottle of water. I think we bought like a bottle of Harrogate water.
magical bottle of
No,
elf
it was
water.
just Harrogate water. Just give me fucking Muggle water. I don't care. Just give it to me.
Please, the least magical thing you have. What is it? Please,
Yeah.
God, I need to live.
Jesus
But
Christ.
I've no interest in drinking any butterbeer.
How
no
did-
interest.
Have you tried it?
No,
Oh.
probably won't.
Yeah. All right, stranger. How do you enjoy your butterbeer? Listen, look, I know. Look, please. I know your name's probably like Mugglewort Snashafrat or something, but I'm telling you, where is the little wizard's room?
Yeah.
I need to go right now. Oh, we just wave our wand and the turgs disappear out of our asses. Listen.
Listen.
If only that were true. Now I'm telling you.
Listen, what I'm about to do to your theme park is unforgivable.
I'm telling you. No, I'm
Both from
telling
an
you.
international law perspective.
I am turtle heading. So you need to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I've got a fantastic piece. I'm about to expello Patronum all over you.
I love your land of whimsy as much as the next guy, but
Yeah.
my shit is going to dementor up this place.
Just grab him by the collar and then you just go, now you listen to me.
Now you listen to me, you son of a bitch.
I'm going to put this in language you can understand.
Yeah.
I'm going to shit my pants all over your park if you don't do something. And I want a refund on the butterbeer.
Because I do believe that has caused the problem.
I assure you I have not eaten in 3 days.
I'm telling you, my friend, Accio toilet right now.
Clang!
But I would go back there in a heartbeat. In
Yeah.
all seriousness. I, would
Yeah.
go, I won't drink any butterbeer. I'm not interested.
No.
But
well,
I'd go back there in a
Just
heartbeat.
say no, kids.
I drank it tonight. It's very strange that I drank some tonight.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that to come up on
How
the
about
podcast.
that?
How was it?
It was fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, let's. What do we think won? Love or hate? You know,
Well,
it's the time of the episode where we do the thing.
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of crime in the hates.
Yeah.
There's a lot of crime.
While my fine is still an open thing, I'll probably say hate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are
Although
te-
I did enjoy Daddy Wednesdays.
At the moment, you are a criminal. Regardless
Technically.
of whether or not
Technically.
you're right or
Yeah.
wrong, you are
I did
a
enjoy
criminal.
Daddy Wednesdays.
I even just the idea of just shitting yourself at Hogwarts
Yeah,
is quite that's my anti-shifting.
Must
I feel
have
I
must
need
have happened
that.
at some
Yeah.
point.
I'm going love, which means
Oh, it's on me.
the man who was hosing down a cat in his boxers
I fucking hate that guy.
earlier today.
This morning.
What day you've had? I know you hosed down a cat and drank
then
some
had a
butterbeer.
It's been a whimsical day.